Y'all stop.
No, no, no.
Did you get it?
What? Yeah, it wasn't plugged in. Did you get the citrus cord?
That's what I was trying to tell him, but I knew he wouldn't get
it.
it. Good morning. You can talk with me while I'm on.
No.
Why?
Nope.
You're being a bitch. Stop being a bitch. Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Is it after? Oh, it is afternoon. 5 minutes afternoon. Good afternoon.
Happy New Beer.
No, I haven't changed the Christmas stuff on like my background and stuff. I'm not going to change it until
What are we doing for New Year?
after New Year's. I don't know.
Want to go get white girl wasted?
We don't ever do anything for New Year's.
Something for Christmas.
No, we didn't, baby. We didn't do anything for New Year's last year or the year before that. We did go to Tipsy Daisy, but it wasn't on New Year's. But we did go. I was actually thinking about bench warmers
Or the bar in
and
Griffin.
make what bar in Griffin?
It's called the bar in Griffin.
You'll have to look it up.
Anchor Hotel Ship.
Yeah, but is it worth it?
No doubt it's worth it.
Or is it hood? Good morning.
Hello. Hello. So now I couldn't hear you. Oh no, I'm sorry. We should close the business now.
Good morning, Ellie.
She said,
No, I don't know if she just wasn't watching the comments last night or what, but I tried. I went in Dolly's live and tried. Ernie Shell. Why are you spamming my shit about wash your hands, cigarette lady? What the fuck is going on? What are you doing? Ernie, don't bring your stupid ass over here. That ain't even. Oh, Lord. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see. That was Nala chasing Banks. Let me go to my live and see who the fuck this is. Why is he still doing? Stop, dude. Or not. I'm not sure if that's really him, but if it is, fuck you. Yeah, we're all starting to wake up. Lord. It's probably just a troll using Ernie's name. like my old one, kinda.
Except that's a 500.
Yeah. How much?
3.
Ain't bad. Good morning. She says she don't want to get out of her electric blanket. I could never sleep with an electric blanket, man. I'm too hot natured. Says good morning. It's actually afternoon where I am now. So good afternoon. What are you guys doing? Good morning, Grandma Sherry. Oh, thank you. She got up and threw my hair up. It's not deathly freezing out here, so sitting outside this morning, this afternoon. Ooh, feller. I'm sorry. What was we talking about a minute ago? No, that's not what we was talking about. Oh, going out.
Oh, yeah. For me.
Are you looking that place up? Hey, Georgia Peach. How you doing, baby? Binks. Binksy boo. Binksy baby.
I think that 4x4 style 4.
You think what?
I don't think it would be good for driving Caden because he can't go where no boy like that can go. It's just too big.
No, but he could ride on it with you when y'all go through like deep woods and stuff. This is.
Yeah. If it was something like that. But if I got like that Predator or something, probably.
Mm-hmm. Can't thaw out.
But I don't know if that lady might know where that red flare is. Price.
Yeah. Did you look up that bar? Because I ain't going if it's ghetto. Okay. Where in Griffin? You don't even know where it's at in Griffin? Sorry, y'all. I'm out here with my hooves. And my kitty cats. Hey, Mom. That is Mr. Joneson. He's sitting out here having coffee with me. Coffee and a jerk. He's used to having to be quiet because I record so many videos. And he knows when I'm screen recording, he's got to be quiet. So as soon as he heard me talking to y'all, he was like, zip. I was like, no, you ain't got to be quiet out here with me. Not when I'm live. Are you struggling, Peach? You're struggling today? I actually got up pretty easy today. I woke up at 9 and threw my clothes on and went and got my nails done and everything. Ugh. You need that death coffee, Georgia Peach.
Oh, it's that smoked. Right, that barbecue joint.
What?
The bar is that smoked. The barbecue joint.
By the Petro?
Yeah, right behind the Petro.
So behind the Petro?
Yeah, right there behind it.
That's the barbecue joint.
Yeah.
So where is it from the bar? If you're looking at the barbecue joint, where's it at?
That's it. It's in the barbecue joint.
So it's not like a bar, like you were thinking.
No, it's not like. Where's there another bar?
We don't have any. They closed our bars down. Hello. I know, I was worried about you. You need alcohol. I was worried about you, fur baby. No, I haven't seen that, Ellie. I haven't really checked. I literally got up, threw clothes on, went and got my nails done, went to the store, came home, unloaded shit, and came right out here and went live. I'll have to check. I got my other phone charging so I can check while I'm sitting here. Look up bench warmers at McDonald's. I'm good on that. It's called what?
Man's Performance.
Well,
it's a dealership where that Predator is.
Oh. I'm sitting here talking about bars for New Year's and you're talking about four-wheelers.
Yep.
Usually you don't want to go out on New Year's.
Yeah.
You don't want to see what Wes and Bebe are doing. Maybe they would be down to do a get together.
Down.
Instead of going to a bar.
You do something.
Hi, Coco with a K. I'm good. Coco with a K. Binksy baby. Here. What would you rather do, a bar or friends?
Either or. A bar with friends?
Well, they're not going to go to a bar.
So
I don't understand.
just ask it if you want. It's a yes or no situation.
I want to do something.
Into it too far.
I'm not looking into it too far. I'm saying it's kind of weird because you don't ever want to go to a bar. And now you're saying you're down. And then it's like, okay, well, we can go to a bar, we can hang out with friends. Which would you prefer? You said a bar with friends.
Yeah.
Well, you know they're not going to go.
Right,
So it's still a bar
with us.
with just us
Yeah.
or
We'll
friends.
ask what they want to do, and if they're planning on doing something.
They're not going to a
And
bar.
if they're not planning on doing something, then we'll just go. Cool.
Yeah, but I'm saying I don't mind getting together. No, I'm good. Never mind.
Yeah.
I don't mind getting together just with friends and having a New Year's shindig.
Yeah. But you gotta ask them if that's what they want to do.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, see, I want to go check the spoiler out, but I'm going to drive all the way down to Macon just to come back up here.
Good morning,
Drive
sunshine.
all the way down to Macon.
Georgia Peach said bar with friends. Bar with friends. Good answer,
Yeah.
hubby. It is, but we don't have friends that like to go out, unfortunately.
What's happening?
It does happen, but some of them, it's not because everybody's old. Two of them have a newborn right now, so I know they're not, well, not a newborn, a 6-month-old, but that's still, they're not going to want to go out. But if we do go out, that's what I was telling you, is to look up bench warmers. It seemed like a pretty cool place when me and Katie went. See if they got something going on for New Year's.
In Stockbridge?
Is that where it is? Like Family Feud. Good answer. Good answer.
What am I looking up about this one?
Does it say they're doing anything for New Year's?
Oh.
Like, usually they'll have like an advertisement or a banner that says karaoke on New Year's or bingo or whatever they do. I know they do karaoke. I don't know anything else.
I'll have to look on the first information.
Okay. Well, go to Macon if you want to. What's the problem?
I'd have to go do the mom's truck.
Okay.
Put gas in it. Drop it.
First, you need to get them to send you a video, see if it runs.
Well, yeah, right. Right?
No, not necessarily.
Yeah.
Like, go out there and crank it. Let me see a video of you cranking it, and then we'll talk. We're just hanging out, guys. Calico. Hubs is looking at a 4-wheeler because he wants something, because my son's got a 4-wheeler, and he wants something that he can go out there with him. Because usually, if we go around our neighborhood, I have to get my car, and he rides in front of me, and I ride right behind him. That's complicated.
It's not as fun.
It's not as fun either, but he can only go so fast.
That doesn't matter. It's not about the speed. It's about being able to link the yard with its full. You know what I'm saying? Like actually going and being able to ride up the ditch. So,
yeah, but I can't take my car up that ditch is the problem. But I have, like, stopped at the spot where he could go up and he wouldn't do it.
Yeah, but if you show him where to go up with a different four-wheeler, he would go up.
That's what I'm saying. He would go ride with you.
Think you know how to work a four-wheeler with a clutch again?
Me?
Yeah.
I can work any clutch. Tell me I'm wrong.
Before you get struck down.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I'm
not turning shit off. Oh, Mom's got her truck at work today.
So it wouldn't be today, it'd be tomorrow.
Yeah. He's trying to get a 4-wheeler, Mama. Which is okay. I think he should, because, I mean, Kaden needs somebody to ride with. Because he could, you know what? He could go down to Wani Road and go up that ditch to the other side of our fence, and he will not do it unless somebody does it with him. And I can't get my car up there. She said, "How dare you think you could just use my truck?"
I know. It's Jessica's fault.
She didn't say that. I don't know if Mike's bed would hold. Would it?
That's why. Maybe not a 4x4.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was thinking. It wouldn't hold a 4x4. It'd be too wide. You'd have to take the trailer. Scott's trailer. What do y'all want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? You want to talk about stuff with me?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
After I'm finished telling this lady it took me to get there, so she'll be verified.
Yeah.
More
inclined.
More inclined to see that video.
Hey, consciously biased. Hold on. What, Coco? What live replay first? Was I treated like crap? Who treated me like crap? Uh-oh. Hey, the crime report. How you, baby? In Truth Teller. Yeah, man. All I did, look, and I ain't got a dog in the race. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no skin off my back. I've watched Truth Teller. Sometimes I watch Granny's watching. I don't care for Granny's watching, but I watch sometimes. I don't know anything about all their drama. What happened was I was scrolling lives yesterday and I seen them talking about somebody doing some shicey shit, so I stopped to watch it. But I'm a clip channel. That's what I do. And Granny was on there talking. I know you heard it if you watched the live replay, you heard it. Granny was talking about her own mental health at first. And so I was like, well, if you're struggling that bad, you know, and I wasn't being rude. I was like, if it's affecting you mentally and emotionally, and if it's affecting your mentality, then you should log off for a little bit, maybe. And she responded, it was fine. She was like, no, 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 I'm not having a mental health crisis or anything like that. So I don't need to log off. And then Independent Thinker was in there with me, and Independent had said something about I don't even remember what it was, and I just sent laughy faces and repeated what Independent Thinker said. It wasn't nothing rude. And they got mad, man. They got mad as hell. I should go clip it, but see, I clip to bring awareness to tragedy pimping. I don't want to start clipping drama. If I go clip it and say, Granny's watching, why the fuck did you act like this? That's just going to start a whole cloud of drama, and I ain't. But I had thought about clipping it. I know, Magenta, me either. When can you be members? When did it say my strikes are over? February 1st? February 1st, I think. Don't quote me on that. I think it's February 1st. No, it wasn't right, Coco. I was like, damn, what did I do wrong? Like, because I wasn't being mean. I was trying to be nice. I was, just trying to interact with chat. And I seen Independent Thinker. She posts. I wish I could remember. I'll have to go look. I wish I could remember what she posted, but I just repeated it with laughy faces. It's like, what? Why are y'all going off on me? I didn't even do nothing. And I like Truth Teller. Yeah, Magenta. Oh, Bullhorn and Dolly struck me. So I don't really want to monetize necessarily, but I'm going to have to be able to get members. Yeah, thank you, Coco, though. I appreciate you seeing that from a different perspective. And I mean, that lets me know I wasn't wrong about anything because I was so respectful. I didn't understand it. Fuck them. That's what I say. That's what I say too, boo. Oh, yeah. No, I don't mind you bringing it up. I had actually totally forgot about it. I appreciate you, Coco. It was wrong, but I think their emotions were just really high in that moment. And I came in on something that I didn't know was so serious. But she was talking about having night terrors and shit. And I'm like, well, if it's affecting you like that, like, this is what I was thinking. Like, why the fuck are you still on YouTube if it's affecting you like that? It's not good. It's not good for you. Hey, Creative Witch. Mental health matters. I put it in every single video I do. Mental health matters. And if it's giving you night terrors, the drama going on YouTube, then you should separate yourself from it. I think it's well enough time. I miss B Tim. He's usually in here. Binksy, baby. Nothing, Creative Witch. We're just sitting here having coffee, chilling. Hubby's about to go make me another cup. He doesn't know it yet, but it's about to happen. Ain't that right, Bo? You want to entertain my live while I go make some? Okay, then. Nope. Him shy. Oh, enjoy your visit, Magenta. Good morning, Just Murray. Oh, I know and this is the first time it's not freezing to where we can sit outside first. I mean, it's still cold, but it's not freezing. I wish I could send y'all all the sunshine.
His boss wants me to call him.
Why?
Let's talk about that forward.
What? That's weird.
That's because he was thinks it's weird. I'm asking questions that I need to ask for being 2 hours away.
2 hours? I thought it was hours. So Macon?
A little south of Macon. Of 16.
Yeah. Oh, whoa.
Tristan, come on. Tristan, come on.
He's not going to go. You know this. I'll watch him as much as I can.
Tracy, no.
Oh, Magenta, I'm sorry. I know that has to be hard. I know. Binksy, baby. Kitty. Come here, baby. That's all right, Magenta. At least he's still here, right? Oh, you didn't go call him. I thought that's what you was doing.
No.
I was saying bring that back when you was done. Call Binks. I know where he's down there. Cause Sophie's down there.
Binks. Binks.
Hold on, I think he's that's Soph. Huh? Kitty. Oh, I see him. Yep, he just ran under the porch. Come here, Binksy baby. Come here, Binksy baby. Good morning, Dawn. Kitty. What? He's not a new kitten, but he's new to, well, he is a new kitten.
Be careful, cat calling on it live. You might get mad.
Why? That's not a cat call. There he goes. Look, he is fucking fired up. Look at him with his tail out. On the rail. Oh, other side. Binks, what are you doing? Come here, baby. I need to be able to see you. We didn't want any more animals, and this one showed up at our door, cold and freezing and screaming. Him to Will, baby. So we took him in and we nursed him back to health. He was so tiny. Gave him a bath, nursed him back to health. I just had him neutered. Yes, that's exactly right, Grandma. Oh, that's sweet, Magenta. That's super sweet. Cherish it. Love you. Hey, Dynamite. Dynamite. Callie, that was rude. Binksy, baby, come here. Come here. Binks. He's spazzing out. He's all over the place. But my big cats, I got two big girls, and they both hate him. He is a good hubby. How you doing, Dynamite? Oh, did I spill some? I did, just a little. Oh, well, it'll come out. Yeah, my girl cats hate them. That's what that was. She was hollering at him because he got too close to her. That was quick.
Yeah, he's on vacation in Tennessee.
What's that matter?
He ate at the shop. He gave me another guy that's actually at the shop.
I'm so confused on why you're talking to her boss about it, though. It makes no
The
sense.
owner of the business.
Oh, and the four-wheeler's there.
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa. So it's a legit business.
That's a dealership.
Oh, well, then it's going to run. Yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming it's going to work.
Yeah, I thought it was like a private sale.
No, I mean, it is, but it's at a dealership.
But it's at a dealership. So,
It's at a car dealership.
oh, I'd go back on that one again. If it was at a four-wheeler dealership. I know. She's a bitch, man. They're so jealous of my sunny spot. She's a bitch. She's mean to him. Yeah, I usually don't wear white because of shit like this, but you know, I'll get it out. No biggie. She yelled at me.
Who?
Callie. Easy, baby. Come here, baby. He got, we didn't know. He snuck out one night when my husband came out to smoke and we didn't know. So he got left outside all night. And the whole next day I was calling and calling. Tony was calling. We couldn't find him anywhere. Finally, he shows up, but it was traumatizing. I was so worried. So now they're like, no, don't let him out. And I'm like, I ain't having a cat that stays indoors all day, every day. Not going to happen. Hell yeah, Tide Pins. What's up? Love you, YouTuber. We want the current state of your blue t-shirt. You sound like me, Murray. I bet you got t-shirts with holes and paint stains and because I don't go out often, you know. So I wear PJs mainly or comfy clothes around the house, and I always get stuff on them. Magenta, no, I'm in Georgia. Cool.
I have to get you some knee pads, elbow pads.
Me? Why would I need any of that?
Chest plates.
Why would I need that?
You got there thinking you're a badass.
I am a badass on a four-wheeler. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking who the fuck? He's trying to be funny because he knows I'm on live. I don't need no riding boots. I'll get on that motherfucking barefoot. Barefoot as fuck out here in the country. Slanging that shit. Play with me. Don't play with me, Tony.
Way faster than that before you
And why would I throw myself off of it? I used to race four-wheelers. Why? Once you race four-wheelers, you don't forget how to ride a four-wheeler. I'm not old. I'm fragile, but I'm not gonna break nothing. Are you serious with me right now? I'm gonna have you riding, bitch.
Absolutely, I'm not right.
Yes, the fuck you are gonna ride, bitch. He likes to talk a lot of shit, but I used to race four-wheelers. He knows I'm fine on a four-wheeler. He's being an asshole right now. I feel that, Murray. It's hard to move, Magenta, but I've been here my whole life, but we've actually contemplated, moving. Not out of Georgia, just moving in Georgia. We kind of want to go to Savannah. Girls. It's like a whole fucking zoo on this live. There's all kinds of shit happening. Hey, baby. Hey, baby girl. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, I'm going to put them right in bitch. I am going to do it. He's going to ride bitch.
Thanks.
I got him to ride bitch on. Yeah, a jet ski. I got him to ride bitch on a jet ski, threw his ass off like 5 times. Threw us off like 5 times. That was fun though. I began doing it on purpose. Pigeon Forge is nice. I don't think I'd want to live there.
Savannah is where we're going to live.
Yeah, if we was to move anywhere, it'd be Savannah. There's nothing like Savannah. It's a whole nother world going down there. And it's only 2 hours from me now, so. Now, I don't like the ocean on Tybee Island, which is like 20 minutes from Savannah, downtown Savannah. The ocean is murky. What is it? The Atlantic Ocean?
What?
The Atlantic Ocean, I think. I think it's the Atlantic Ocean.
It's perfect.
Yeah, you should definitely go visit there. I do too, Dynamite. Oh my God, it's out of this world. It's got a good vibe and the moss trees, and it's just so southern, old southern, chic kind of thing. Yep. Creative Witch. That's exactly right. Shit, I can't hardly even afford groceries right now with how high everything is. Eggs were $7 for a dozen. $7 for a dozen. Y'all got me fucked up. $7. It's just certain shit though, because milk is still the same price. Chicken is up. What else is up? Chicken. Well, yeah, everything. Everything. In one way or another. Everything is up right now and it just sucks. It is Dynamite. A vibe like nowhere else. It's wonderful. Get chickens, she said. Get chickens.
Chickens?
Yeah, eggs are $7 a dozen right now.
Get chickens.
Dynamite said get chickens. I've been wanting.
Tell them to get some chickens.
I've been wanting chickens.
So then we'll buy some eggs from them.
They're not nowhere near here. I want baby goats too. Yeah, no. Our eggs went up, but like I said, there's other stuff that's still for a little while our bread went up. Chicken is definitely up. There's a lot of stuff. $7 for a dozen eggs. Yep. So I paid $8 and got the Walmart brand, but I got an 18 pack. What was that, Granny?
Paul Wall must have took a deep
Paul Wall
must have took a deep breath.
must have took a deep breath. What's that mean? Paul Wall, baby. What it do? Is it because his ice, his grills, it got something to do with that? Tell me. It's not clicking. Oh, I bet it is magenta. I know, Ellie. I want chickens. I want just like a little chicken pen with a little chicken coop. And then I want a bigger pen with 3 baby goats so I can watch them play. They're so cute. Sounds all right. Why are they selling it?
Snipe on traded in on
Okay.
They got it took all the way to fucking farm, I'll tell you that.
Why?
But like they're doing all the bearings now, yeah, they're checking all the bushings and bearings and shit.
For you?
Period. Make sure it was good.
Uh,
Well, they sold it, I'm sure.
well, why don't you plan it? I'm sure Mama will let you use the truck tomorrow.
Yeah.
She's probably listening. I know, wacky tacky. Great for lawn care. Chickens are great for lawn care. Yeah, have like free range where they can free range during the day and then they go sleep in their coop at night to keep because we got bad coyotes out here. Coyotes. I mean, I just seen one in the yard the other day. Why? Just tell them you'll come at lunchtime. No goats. What? Oh, goats are good for lawn care. You hear that?
Yeah, I know that. Eat grass.
Yeah, we should get 3.
I don't want to go. Why the fuck does everybody want you to have a farm?
Because they support my ambition.
Tell me you can go visit a farm and then we don't have to pay for that.
I don't want to go visit a farm. It's not the same.
Is this like, yeah,
Nuh-uh, because baby goats I can bring up here until they're older. No, they could come up here and play with us and jump off the stuff and destroy the porch. Sounds like a great idea. They're so silly. I like watching them jump around. I like watching them play. Bella. Yep. Visit a farm. He's such a dick. His mama owns a farm. I don't want to go to a farm. I want my own. Oh, she's playing. I thought she fell. We are Siamese if you look. Yeah, goats are good to clean the yard. Yeah, see? He's wanting to go buy a 4-wheeler. I just want 3 goats, and 3 goats cost a quarter of that 4-wheeler. An eighth of that 4. Probably about $150 a piece if you get them as babies. Depends on the breed you get. I want the fainting goats. No, I know. It's okay to dream. Dad's off this week. Take him with you tomorrow.
What's he gonna do?
Just go. Just to go. He may want to. We are Siamese. Tony.
Just good.
She looks at me every time. I got a Siamese kitty out here. We are Siamese if we please. Here, pee-pee. Don't put your butthole in the camera. Don't put your butthole in the camera. Sweet girl. Her sweet girl. Don't put your butthole in my face either. What? You can rent goats if you need briars or whatever cleared? That would solve our problems with that jungle right there. Those are bushes, briar bushes.
And trees.
Mostly briar bushes. It don't hurt their mouth. Thank you. You guys are sitting up here. Bella. Bella girl. Let them see you. Her's a pretty girl. She knows it too. She knows she's pretty. Her's a pretty little girl. She's my old lady. Problem is, we take so many animals in because I just can't stand to see them suffer. We got bleeding hearts big time for animals. She was saved from an airport my uncle worked at. That's crazy. It's a lot of upkeep to have these animals. Well, we got 4 cats, 4 dogs. Whew. Of course, they're not all indoor. I mean, they sleep inside, but they kind of do their own thing during the day. Like the cats come outside, the dogs come out. Binksy baby. Hey. What's him doing? Daddy can't stand it. Oh. Look at her watching you.
Get that fucking David down.
Don't you do it. There's an ashtray right here. I could use a nap. They can eat tin cans. Hell no, pet food ain't cheap, especially not what these spoiled ass animals are on. And then it's hard for stores around us to keep shit on the shelves, so it's aggravating. Like the cat food I had to get them today was $7 for a small bag. So that's all they had. What it is, oh, what's up? A what? Are you not explaining the Paul Wall thing to me? Because I'm still confused.
You not know the song?
Paul Wall, baby.
Run if I take a deep breath.
No, I ain't. I mean, maybe. What song's it on? Grills?
I think it's
Still tipping?
I think so.
Then the joke doesn't matter if there's no proof behind it. That's back then, wholesale want me. Now I'm hot day all on. That's Mike Jones and Paul Wall. That ain't the normal. No, of course I haven't heard that. Oh, okay. Okay. Why would anybody know that?
Because you used to hang out with me. You wouldn't know that.
Tommy. Oh, missed it. Beatsy. Let me pick you up. Oh, he stinks. Did you just fart? Oh, whoa. What? We look like crazy cat people with all these cats out here. Crazy cat lady. Mike Jones. She's mean. No, I didn't, Queen. I just logged on. Me and Honey was out here having some coffee. Good morning, Queen. Thank you, Race Girl. Hope you had a good Christmas. Nope, we just came out here and had some coffee, and I decided to shoot my live up. It's right there.
Don't talk to me like that.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
You're going to have people clipping saying, oh, Johnson's getting abused.
I'm getting abused.
Your mama, bitch.
See?
He is fired up. Now he's chasing Callie again. Oh, no, he's not. Sometimes I think about it like the other night when I went live. I was like, let me tell them I'm going live. And then sometimes I'm just like, ooh, I kind of want to go live and just strike it up. Did you tell them you're going to come tomorrow?
Yeah.
They say.
Okay.
Would a dealership know how to check a four-wheeler?
A used car dealership? Yeah. So Jack Polish Rings. Cars.
I didn't know you could trade four-wheelers for cars.
Yeah, maybe that dealership is up here in town. They trade campers in for cars.
Well, I've seen the campers. Camper I could understand because a four-wheeler's so much smaller.
Yeah, money.
Not the same as a car's worth. I think I got to figure out how to pay my shit off because what's today? No, it's not. Tomorrow's. It's set to pay the 29th. I wonder if I could call and be like, hey.
Just let them keep paying it if you want to. But just take longer.
Or pay a good portion of it down, maybe.
Either way. You want.
Well, I'm trying, like, I thought the whole plan was to not have bills.
But you ain't figuring out how to do it.
I just said out of my mouth, do you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth? You want to entertain my life so I can go pee?
So we go.
He said no. All right. I'm going to cut the camera off. I'll be right back, y'all. Do you hear the words coming out of my mouth? It's unmuted, so
Okay.
just beware.
Okay. I like to come over and beat beats.
I know. I heard it.
Out of nowhere.
Y'all hear how mean she is? Why though? Was he doing something to her? Thanks. Her mean to my baby. Cut your hotspot on for me. Have you used yours? Oh, okay. All right, I can cut mine on. I can cut mine on. Seriously, did you hear her? She's a bitch, man. Hubby said Binks was just sitting there and she just went up to him and took her anger out, I guess. All right. Somebody said something about new photos of Kylie and Maddie at the corner bar. I got to put my Twitter on my phone, on this phone. Well, it's getting chilly now. Huh? It is, right? It was warmer earlier, right? All right, let's see. I wonder who that Ernie Shell guy was. I wonder if that was actually him on my comments earlier or if it was a troll. They were with Hoodie Guy at the corner bar. All right, I'm about to look. When my shit finishes the download. See, I connect. It's certain things like I'm trying to install Twitter on this phone, and I connect it to my hotspot, and it barely works. I connect it to AT&T, and it starts downloading. It's so weird. No, I am. For a minute, I'm just saying. If this shit ever downloads. I guess I could Google while I'm waiting for it. University of Idaho murders. Well, I'm not finding anything on Google. But it's because they've muddied the waters so bad of this case. Oh, that's just taking forever. Let's see. CDT has a community post. Let me go look. Because I do have YouTube on this phone. CDT. Jack D was there. I thought he was supposedly somewhere else. Was he not? Let me see. Allegedly, yeah. I love you too. What are you doing?
The restroom.
Okay, I'm looking now. Oh yeah. Is that the same hat and everything? I mean, Ellie, that looks just like him. Sorry, I got excited. That looks just like him, Ellie. What's up, True Texan? Good morning. Yeah, we try to only base off of facts. We can speculate a little bit, but we try to only report the facts. That does look like Jack D. Oh my God. Let me save it to my phone so I can open it bigger. Oh my gosh. Oof. Okay, but hold on. Okay, so Jack D was there, but Hoodie Guy is there on the right. So they were talking to Jack D. Oh shit. It was showing me Bullhorn's record. I mean, yeah, Jack D is talking to Maddie. If allegedly, if that is Jack D, that's who Maddie and Kaylee are talking to in this picture. The Hoodie Guys to the right of them, that's Jack S. Sorry, y'all, I'm blind. Oh, shit. Hey, Bama. No, 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 no. Yeah, we don't do that. Look at my little bow sticking out. Yeah, no, we try not to do that creative, which we can, like you said, speculate a little, but yeah, it looks like both Jacks. Queen said you're fired, Texan. Yeah, that's a pretty damning photo, honestly. Let me see if Twitter updated yet. Oh, it's almost done. Okay, Peppermint. Talk to you in a little bit. Bet. See you in a minute. Pull that stinger out. I mean, that's true too, Bama. That's why I'm saying it's something that's going to have to be. I mean, it looks like a legit photo. It looks, I'm assuming if anybody put it out, it would have had to have been the corner bar or somebody who works for the corner bar because it came from their security footage. It just shows what we already know, which was they were at the corner bar. We knew Jack S, aka Hoodie Guy, was probably there because he was seen walking in that extra footage that they came out with. So we knew he was probably there. But to see that person that looks like Jack D, that changes things a little bit, folks, if it's true. If it is true. I have an account. Okay. Oh, I've already still signed in Twitter on here. Oh, is it? So is it not a legit picture? It looks good. It looks like I don't think she's coming up. If she wants to, she can. And then I'll let you up. Okay, that picture. Let's see. I don't think it's fake. That's my opinion. What I'll do, let me get some screenshots of it and I'll post it on my community tab real quick and y'all can go look. Because I can't share my screen on my phone. B Tim says you can, but he's got to teach me how. I don't know how to do that shit. Twitter. I mean, that looks just like them. What is that showing? Yeah, see, somebody posted right here. As feared as time goes by, evidence including video, will continue to be leaked, whether for money or attention or whatever the motive. It is not right and will not help Ellie in their investigation. Don't we all want this case solved? Yes, we do. Okay. Okay. That's what I'm thinking too. So it's basically, I think that law enforcement would have this footage anyways. I think this is probably just somebody leaking it out. Like that person said, it could be, you never know the motive of why people leak shit. So it could have just been something leaked out that the cops already have, but the cops didn't want to share it because it would cause more speculation, which it's doing. Right? That's exactly what it's doing. All right. It's posted on my community wall. I'll take it down in a little bit. Thanks, Texan. Okay, let's see. Let me see what I've missed while I was looking. Yeah, so this is all footage that the cops probably already have. Me too, Coco. Me too, girl. Coco with a K. Me too. I mean, unless for some reason they think he didn't have, if there's, he, I don't know. I don't know. Texan, I think she got off. Hi, Cambry. Let me see this right here. Yeah, because that's what this is probably footage that they already had, but little by little, everything will start leaking out. Right? It always does. So, I mean, that's probably exactly what's happening. It looks like legit footage to me. I mean, it looks like it was actually from the corner bar. Now, I can't tell you for sure it was until I go and look and do research, and I ain't got time for that right now. Jack S. drove 5 hours, supposedly. I don't know if that's been confirmed yet either. That's what I'm saying. The waters are so muddied in this investigation, it's sick. It's gross. Because now it's gotten to the point we don't know. Like, what if the police force isn't a terrible police force? You know what I'm saying? And what if they were really trying to get this investigation done, but because of the lack of faith that society has in law enforcement, they feel they can get it done easier or better, do better sleuthing and shit. That don't mean that's the case. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I don't think him not answering looks bad, Creative Witch. There ain't no telling where he was, who he was hanging out with. That's what I'm saying. He could have an alibi. Could have been a girl he was knee deep in. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. Yep. I was covering this case at first, and my heart is all the way in on this case. I've followed it closer than a lot of other cases. But it got to a point where I couldn't keep up because I couldn't tell what was actual truth and what was factual and what wasn't. I couldn't. It was getting to a point. It was so many links, so much going on. He did this, he said that. It was just too much. Hey, sweet tea. I feel for Ellie too. I feel like they wasn't given a chance to really show that they could get this solved. I hope so, Creative Witch. Glitter Gal. What up? That was them walking from the corner bar to the food truck, I believe. Hey, sweet tea. Oh my God. Big Tim, you want to come join me? Oh, Hope P. I can't tell you how many times I've drunk called. Seriously. All right, hold on. Y'all give me a second. Oh, shit. Hold on. I clicked the wrong thing. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Oh, shit. I'm back. Sorry, guys. True Texan, you're more than welcome to come up. Hey.
Yeah, what's up? What's up? I forgot.
Good morning. Well, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's up? Anything new going on, or what's up?
I don't know. They said, hold on. Let me cut you up. I couldn't hear you good. I'm outside, so I'm sorry if you hear the cars.
That's fine.
Okay. So I posted it on my community tab. It's a photo that's been released of Kaylee and Madison at the corner bar. And you can see the hoodie guy, which I believe is Jack S. And then supposedly Kaylee's ex, the one she had called like 9 times before they were killed, he's there too
Oh,
in the picture.
all right. That's interesting. So what
Yeah.
do you think that means?
I don't know, because I thought Jack D was the ex-boyfriend. I thought he was supposedly out of town.
Well, if he told the officers that they were out of town and then suddenly he's shown in the picture, that's going to be quite an interesting development.
Well, I would think that cops would already have that footage, don't you think?
I mean,
It's from the corner cafe.
yeah,
Or
you
the
would think.
corner bar.
You would think, but sometimes the cops like kind of forget things and shit. You know what I mean? That happens a lot.
True.
I mean, like the fire. I'm pretty sure that the cops didn't have the when Kylie Rodney case. They didn't have the fire.
No, and I think that's why it disappeared.
Yeah, I think that's probably it. Like they realized they fucked up completely, and then they just like, let's take it down quickly. Let's get it in our evidence. So there's a possibility the cops don't catch everything. Like people think cops just know everything. It's just like sometimes they just miss things, and that's what happens when you do the devil's weed after tobacco.
Suck it. Beat him. So unhealthy over here. And you're so super healthy.
I mean, like, I had mango and peanut butter for lunch.
Ew. Together?
Yeah, I like that.
You put your mango in the peanut butter?
Yeah, or I'll blend it together, either or. With oat milk.
Really?
Yeah.
Ew.
Why is that disgusting?
Mango and peanut butter?
Yeah. Everyone loves peanut butter.
Captain Avi, do you for sure have a date and timestamp on that pic/video? Let me look. It did have. Let me see. It did have a stamp. I was just saying, damn, I miss B. Tim. He's usually on here. Oh, House of Williams is live too? Oh, hell.
Well, you know how House of Williams is. Had to drive my
She's talking about heels. It says the timestamp.
Georgia Peach, I think, like, most likely he's going to sue everyone. He'll probably sue you and claim that you're actually, working with O.J. Simpson. You're part of the Illuminati and you're trying to steal his brainwaves. I'm tempted to actually buy his book, but I don't want to get doxxed, so that's the only reason.
Don't do it.
Yeah. I'm really tempted on reading the cases because it would be just such a fantastic story.
No.
Maybe get someone else to do it as a dummy account or some shit or a P.O. box.
Look, says the timestamp is 11/13/2022, 1:32 in the morning. For whoever was asking, I can't remember who it was.
And where did this?
Oh, is that the wrong time? No.
And where did this picture come from?
Says supposedly the corner bar.
And how did it get released? Like, who released it?
I don't know. I don't know. It was in one of the Facebook groups.
That's interesting. See, that's what makes me feel like it didn't come from the cops. It probably was someone.
No, I don't think it came from the cops. But it's definitely, it looks like a legit photo. How's the time wrong though? Because they were at the food truck. What time were they at the food truck? 1:40, 1:30?
Yeah, and this one says 1:32 that there were films here.
Yeah.
I mean,
So what was the exact time they were at the food truck? Shit.
One moment.
I had it posted somewhere. I just don't know where. Georgia Peach is my sister, so watch it. They were supposed to be at home by 1:36. No, Bama, baby. They got home at 156 or something like that. Either 152 or 156. I believe it was 1:56 a.m. Yeah, yeah. They got home at
So the food,
1:56.
yeah, the food truck says, I'm reading an article from CNN. It says, on Sunday, we're last seen alive ordering at a late night food truck, Moscow, Idaho, at 1:41 a.m.
Oh, that makes sense then.
Yeah.
So they were leaving. They were getting ready to leave the corner bar at 1:30. I don't know, 1:35. Let's say they were making their rounds, telling everybody bye, and then they leave. They walk down the road to the food truck, and then they catch their Uber home.
Yeah. Makes sense.
No, I get it, Captain Obvi. Yeah, you got to be.
Yeah, I mean, like my thing is probably maybe it got released from someone who just like recognized it and put it in Facebook, and that's it. But that would be kind of crazy because I'm like kind of shocked that that would get released without the cops.
I'm not shocked at anything anymore, BTO.
Yeah, I mean the full fire thing was probably with Kylie Rodney. The fire camera was released. I don't even think with the cops notifying. I think SF Investigates was like, oh look, here's this footage.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much that was it. So what does that mean if he just possibly like lied to the cops?
Well, if he lied to the cop, well, I don't know. I don't know, BTM, because if their last place, other than the food truck, it's hard for me to believe that the cops haven't seen that footage.
I mean,
it's hard for me because that was the last place they were known to be. It was a bar around people. They're trying to figure out who did this. Why wouldn't they have the corner bar footage?
Then why would it get released?
Why wouldn't it get released?
No, why would it get released? I mean, like I get why the food truck is released because but why would this get released and not in a news outlet but on a Facebook group?
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like either it's. I mean, let me see.
I don't know because I guess anybody, it would have to come from the corner cafe. I keep saying corner cafe because that's what we have here. The corner club, it would have had to come from there because it's a security picture from inside of it. Yeah. So it would have to come from somebody in that team or at that business. I don't think it came from the cops. Can I have mine?
Yeah, and if it didn't come from the cops, this could be potential evidence of, like if this kind of story. So.
But I also can't see Jack D lying to the cops and saying, "Oh, I wasn't there," knowing that Corner Club has cameras.
I mean, never underestimate the stupidity of a suspect or a possible suspect.
So you think that's possible?
Yeah, I mean, like most people probably, I'm not calling them a suspect, but never underestimate the stupidity of people. To think that they're going to be so know about every single surveillance camera there and all that stuff is probably.
Some people aren't as aware.
Yeah,
of what you're saying.
I mean, like for instance, when you walk into a store, do you know exactly where all the surveillance cameras are?
No, but I know that they more than likely have them.
Yeah, but still, I mean, if you're kind of preoccupied with something else, you probably wouldn't be thinking about that. Just saying.
Well, if it is for sure him, and it does look like him. Did you see the side-by-side photo?
No, I didn't.
Shit. Hold on. Babe, call Caden and tell him to bring me my charger. What was it on? It was on CDT originally, is who shared it. I just heard this weekend. That's why I don't know much of anything.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Which
All right, I'm taking a picture of it.
I'm a little. It's the decor guy, right? That's the ex-boyfriend you're talking about. I'm trying to remember.
The court, yeah, Jack D, yeah.
So the ex-boyfriend was around there at the time. Okay.
I mean, it looks like him. I'm about to send you.
I don't know. Maybe the tarot card woman's right. Oh no. She might be onto something. We
Oh Christ!
We might imagine if that fucking shit did have like it was actually 100% correct. Oh my god, I'd be like my whole opinion of like fucking tarot card readers would change overnight. I'd be like, okay, guys, apparently it's real and people can actually investigate crimes with tarot cards.
Sorry, no, guys. It's not. It's not though. I don't think we got to worry about that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that would be hilarious. That would be like such a weird fucking thing to this case. It would be like, oh my god.
It would.
It's like.
Let me. Damn, I'm on my other phone because I can't. You said you can screen share from your phone, but you can't.
Well, maybe you should up your stakes. I don't know. Where's your computer? Why don't you have an Alienware computer?
I do, but.
Oh, you have an Alienware computer?
No, not an Alienware computer. But I have a computer. Hold on.
See, that's what you gotta do. You gotta get like one of those streamers, fancy streaming setups and stuff like that.
Yeah, I got all of it for Christmas. I just gotta clear out space for it and set it all up.
Exactly. Then you can become like the real streamers where you get the cat ears and all that stuff, and you put it on your head, and you just.
I'm not. Do I look like the type of bitch to do that?
I figured I would say that as a joke.
I'm just wondering. Let's see. I'm trying to. Oh, it won't let me add a picture. Okay, never mind. I'll add another post. All right. The next two I'm putting on are the side by sides.
That's not true. I mean, not everything's green, but.
Love you.
Love you both.
My tarot cards say be Tim. The only thing he eats has the color green in it.
Technically, mangoes are yellow, so that's not true.
No, Skazi, we're not saying that people don't get it right. We're saying that what she's doing that's not at all nothing to do with it.
Yeah, that woman claimed that she got the feeling of history and then just randomly picked a random person in the history department and then claimed that she had a lesbian affair with one of the students and she'd hired the ex-boyfriend to murder the four. So that was the joke. I'm sure, like my personal opinions on the whole tarot card thing is I think it's more of an internal thing where you're kind of like reading, your subconscious is kind of reading itself when you do the certain cards and interpretation. I don't really think like it tells the future and stuff like that. I just don't think divination works with that. Because the whole point of the tarot cards, in my opinion, is based upon kind of like inheriting knowledge. In the early days of writing was imagery. So you had like hieroglyphics and stuff like that. So the earliest way to like send like ancient knowledge to people would probably be imagery. But that's just my thoughts.
Sorry.
So if you actually understood the whole tarot cards, you'd probably understand a very important lesson in life that generations and generations of people just, hid it. The whole concept of a tarot card is to hide it from the fools and to actually, if people actually are smart enough to read it and actually interpret it. So the fools don't actually understand it and the actual smart people actually interpret the true meaning of the tarot cards. That's the whole point. That's like one of the theories on it.
Yeah, I don't. I've had readings done before. They weren't right, but it doesn't mean I discount. other people, because I mean, who am I to say if they have special gifts or not? But I don't believe a word this one is saying.
You sure? Maybe she might be right. Who knows?
She's not right, B10. You know she's not right.
I'll sit down.
Okay.
Sit down.
Okay.
You want me to know?
I don't know.
You're
First-
interrupting me and B10.
I'll sit down.
You could join the whole stream. Why not?
Cause him the CC. He don't do streaming.
Makes sense. Makes sense. He doesn't want to dox himself, just like me.
I know. B10's a super secret spy.
Yeah, that's why I was against the whole meet and greet. Like, I heard Savage talk about a meet and greet. I'm like, don't do a meet and greet. Please don't do a meet and greet.
Oh, she's wanting to do one?
Yeah, she was talking about wanting to do one. And I was like, no. I could just imagine JLR literally in the corner with his phone recording everyone's fucking face and just like getting their addresses and shit. And it's like, it's always a disaster. It's always a disaster to do a meet and greet. It's never a good thing, in my opinion.
No, and you know what? The Hills on the Ground or whatever, they had supposedly like 25 people that were supposed to be there. I wonder if last night they just like, did they reach out and say, hey, it's canceled, or did they just
Pimps, because he wants to do a glare where he kind of does a reverse Uno, like where he used to like support these people, then just go after them. But he's too dumb. Where the glare actually has an IQ higher than the room temperature, he doesn't. He has below room temperature, and he can't really figure that out. So that's probably it.
You must have went back and watched them.
I had to watch him. Mostly he was just pointing the phone and he was just like drinking and he was like waiting for his breadsticks, I guess. I don't know. I mean, like, it was a complete fit.
That one wasn't at the Olive Garden.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's another one. I don't know. I saw that one. But yeah, I just don't like him. I think he's just he's just one of those people that just chase after fame no matter what. If tomorrow, if it was like the other way around and they were calling everyone else out and the viewers went on that side, he would do that. I mean, he does the easiest content. And the easiest content really is just to basically just like right now is to go after them because it's easy. Mm-hmm. And he doesn't actually give a shit. You know what I mean? I remember.
No, he was with them before.
Yeah. I remember sitting down like where it was like only 70 people in Queen's chat talking about this shit. You know, I remember Savage had less than 100 people, but suddenly 600 people, he's changed his mind and his morals. Fuck that shit. He's a fucking piece of shit.
Be true to yourself.
Yeah, I mean, like, honestly,
people can't do that. People can't do that.
Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, like, let's be real. I mean, if the numbers reversed, he would do change. And I have more respect for Betty, to be honest with you, because at least she actually, because she's not a fucking clout chasing, like, she doesn't like just like, she just keeps to her guns at least, even if they're completely fucking wrong.
Right, I agree.
You know, he's like, you know, and it's like he's a liar and he's dumb. I mean, like, why would anyone watch him? He's not even funny.
No, he's not funny. He's ignorant. Look, I don't know how to explain it. He's ignorant in the sense of like he kept misgendering House of Williams.
Yeah, he wanted to stop her from going to the women's bathroom.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, you're like a fucking moron, first off. Like,
I'd be more worried about him trying to sneak in my bathroom than
imagine
her,
like, you know? a guy with like 1488 tattooed to his legs is standing in front of a woman's bathroom with a bald head, like trying to stop women from coming into the bathroom. Like, holy shit, that's not good optics, bro.
No, he seems like a trailer trash redneck, if that makes any sense. They're racist. They domestic violence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just not a good person.
And he's not really like, we don't need people like him because he's like, he's terrible optics. He's horrible. Like, imagine like, let's say the news media picked it up and they'd be like, white nationalist racist tries to stop trans woman who tries to help kids from going to the bathroom. Mm-hmm. And then like suddenly they put Savage's face on, like they just show like one little clip of like him talking in Savage's chat, and suddenly just like now the media is like fucking attacking like Savage. It's like he's a complete fucking trash person, and he's terrible.
And
mean,
what he did was he just brought more attention to them by doing that, because I could see, if they were out harassing people, but they were just doing a meet and greet.
yeah,
Who the fuck cares?
yeah. I don't care about doing the
Why
meet
do
and
you
greet.
need to try to crash that?
Yeah, I mean, I just think he just did it for content. It's like I find it interesting that he was like supporting of the protest because he's like, them protesting apparently, but he comes down there to harass them. But
Yeah,
yeah, he's terrible optics. He's fucking radioactive. I suggest no one go near this guy. Like absolutely no one. Because that's all they need. That's all they need is just one good news media for that, and that's it. Yeah, I mean that's the thing about the glare. I mean, like also I think like honestly, he's just definitely like got above room temperature. He's like smart when it comes to things, but like I think
I
like
don't I don't know much about the glare. I only know what like Queen and Cappy have filled me in on, but I don't know much about him.
He used to be like the Betty Bullhorn, all those people, where he would just like
Well,
take
why is
advantage
he doing this now?
because he'll say that he just changed his mind, but the truth of the matter is he probably you know couldn't do that content anymore and changed up to be like the good guy now. You know what I mean? So that's usually how it goes. I don't know if it's like something he actually believes in or it's just something he's doing for the views. Who knows? Personally, I just don't trust him, but that's just me. Because I've seen like an old video that taught like someone exposing him a little bit of the old video. I gotta watch the complete one, but it's kind of interesting.
Hey, Texan.
What's up?
Hey,
So
Ben. Yeah, it's interesting.
yeah, I mean, like I just
They said, I feel like if his wife really had something to say to Molly, then they wouldn't have went live. I agree. I feel like what Cappy was saying last night was it was like dry snitching, which is you want all this clout because you come up here to confront people, but you did it on live because you knew you wouldn't be able to confront anybody.
yeah. So here's a video I put in the back chat. It's like an hour long. I
Okay.
don't watch like the whole thing, but it says like basically talks about his son and what happened with his son. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, he was accused of beating his son, right?
Yeah, something like that. And I didn't know that until like now. And it's like I'm like iffy. That's why I'm kind of like I watch sometimes, but truthfully, it's like I don't really get behind him. I just don't.
Well, is there proof that he beat his son?
That's why I didn't say he beat himself. It's this accusation or something like that. I don't have proof. If I had proof, I would say it, but I just don't. I think it's just like honestly, he just does the easiest content, which is just accusing people. And then he says like, what originally pissed me off is when he what he did with Queen, where he was like, didn't say her name when she let him on, and then acts like he's like he's not part of the Krama community. He's just true crime. Like, bro, you are in the Krama community. What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
What's so wrong with being a trauma community?
Well, because he wants to pretend he's some sort of like a legitimate true crime person talking about missing people. I was like, bro, you're not. I'm sorry. You're in the Krama community. Just deal with it and chill. There's nothing wrong with it. But he wants to be like holier than fucking now.
Oh, he admitted to it, Allie Joe?
Oh, okay. Yeah, man, that's not good.
No, that's not good at all.
I just
Georgia
So-
Peach, I understand, baby. We all have different opinions. I ain't hating you for it. I know a lot of people want them to suffer. I don't necessarily want them to suffer. I want them to suffer during their moments of
Yeah,
poor
but
judgment.
yeah, but Georgia Peach, you have to realize there's like it's just bad optics when you have someone like that come in and harass them. Because all you need to do is these people just get mainstream media attention, and you know how the mainstream media is going to be. That woman, like if that guy actually stood in front of that bathroom and like that, and Hash Brown couldn't come in, oh yeah, we would be like everyone here would be painted as like the right wing, fucking insane, racist group of people trying to stop this. It would just be like that, and that's why you don't want fucking people like that around you.
See, now I happened to stand with Joneson yesterday and yesterday evening. You want to do a meet and greet? That's cool. Trolls crashing it is bullshit. Period.
Yeah,
I mean, and you can do it. safely, but neither party on this side did it smart or safely. I mean, they put it out there. I mean, if I want to meet 5 or 10 of you people, we talk. We don't put it out there online for everybody to see. For somebody who wants to come cause a bunch of problems. I mean, I watched all that stuff live because I heard about it first of all, but then it just started showing up on my feed, and it's like, well, I guess I'll watch it. What a mess. I mean, I don't have a problem with that group having a group of their meet and greet with their people and stuff. I mean, it was just this YouTube crap has gotten way out of line on a lot of people's parts.
The problem with, yeah, I agree with you. Problem with but why should they get respect? They don't give it. The problem is not about respect. The problem is that what happens when you have two people who hate each other in the same room start coming together. Obviously, a confrontation can occur. Like with the whole protest thing, it made sense to do a counter protest to give them a piece of their own medicine. But when they're just basically in a restaurant, you're not only harassing them, but you're also harassing the people in the restaurant. And you might have a situation where some sort of violence would occur. Like, what was the confrontation that he was hoping with his wife? Is the confrontation he was hoping with his wife was maybe verbal? That would have been very fucked up for the restaurants because they would have had to call the police and people would have been disturbed from their meal. Another situation is that maybe it could have become violent. And then when you have a situation like that, someone could get hurt. You got a guy who's literally from jail. And so let's say like someone got into a fight. I mean, it's not a good idea. I don't agree with that type of stuff.
Well, but the Tim B, you're not lit. I mean, what I'm saying is, okay, if I was the group that wanted to have the meet and greet, okay,
yeah,
I wouldn't have announced. I may announce a meet and greet if I was wanting to attract some people to it. Okay, that's one thing. You RSVP it.
Yeah,
the people who show up. You can go do it at a hotel. You maybe rent the conference room.
Yeah, like
some food, and not everybody else on the internet knows where you're at.
Well, what I would have done, and this is I would have made it invite only. I would have been like, okay, you want to come? You only have to get an invite. I would have security guards at the front, like 2 of them. And I would have like a rent out, like something like that, have food, and say, listen, guys, you want to meet? It's invite only. And then basically anyone else is going to get kicked out of this location. No one else who's not invite only coming in. And that's what I would.
Yeah. And that's the whole deal. And I mean, even this gentleman that trolled it, I mean, I've never seen him before in my life yesterday, but I've seen him troll it before it happened.
Oh, you mean the white boy media guy?
I'm not commenting on any names. I don't know him. I mean,
he's the guy with the bald head and he's white.
Well, yeah, I know who you're talking about. I mean, but I saw him and his wife at the restaurant and stuff and it live, and I seen the owner come in there and say, look, I don't need this shit.
Yeah.
And if I was a business owner, I wouldn't want that either,
Yeah.
But the whole thing is this shit's going way too real live everywhere. I'm sorry.
I agree.
Period. I mean, if you got a beef with somebody, I mean, I mentioned that on your channel last night. It's like, hey, let's have an old Crossfire deal. We need a channel where there's a referee and the 2 people that's got the beef, not, they're from separate cities. Go on there. Let's voice it, air it out, and get it over with. Damn it. I mean, this is bullshit.
I mean, yeah, just talk it out, get it over with. If you decide you want to remain cool, be cool. If not, don't.
But I'm gonna also say that the whole Molly, those people are fucking idiots. I don't know why you would ever go to an open restaurant and say, I'm gonna do a meet and greet, guys. Meet us here. That is the stupidest fucking idea I've ever heard in my life. Why would you do that on the internet is beyond me. Because honestly, you're just inviting anyone to come there, and that's the problem. It's like, okay. You're going into a public restaurant. It's not even like you rented out a room or you rented out like an area where you have people where you can invite those in. It's unsafe for your fans. They have part to blame too for that situation because you're inviting your fans to not only be possibly doxxed by a group of people, but also you're inviting them to possibly a violent confrontation with others, and you've basically just left it open. It's the most amateurish, stupid shit you'll ever see in the world.
Agree. I agree.
So to just only blame white boy is just
No, I
basically a
didn't
guy.
blame anybody.
No. I'm not saying you blame. I'm just saying in general to only blame a person showing up. Anyone would have shown up eventually if you kept it open like that. So I'm not blaming it. I'm not saying you true text. I know what you're saying, man.
No, they all have a responsibility in it.
Yeah.
Hi,
And-
Grain. And the brass knuckles, they said that, look, I rewatched that live because I clipped it last night. They said it was said on White Boys Live, and I went through there and I heard nothing about any weapon.
No, there wasn't on his live. I don't know where that come from, but I'm with
shocked.
you. 'Cause I watched his live all the way through.
I think Molly and them just made that part up to the
They
cops.
They lied to the cops?
Yeah, I think that was just made up.
You mean these people, the same people that lied about Jersey somehow driving a car into them, they also lied about this too?
I don't know about all that, but
No,
I didn't see him say anything or his wife anything about no brass knuckles or no sidearms, no nothing.
Obviously, they lied because they always.
And they said it was them and a gang of thugs, but from what I've seen, it was just them two.
Them two people. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's not a gang. You have to have at least two more people to make it a gang, not
the
wife and husband.
But I'm not gonna joke around and be bullshittish here. One of these days, I'd like to meet some of you people on YouTube.
Nope.
Not everybody. I mean, and I think there ought to be some anonymous way to do it. Like you just show up, it's like, okay, just where's the conference room? But nobody knows where everybody's staying and any names, or whatever. That would be kind of fun. But this kind of shit like this.
Yeah, it's
the potential for it,
Yeah, it's irresponsible of Betty and them to make it open like that, and it's stupid of anyone to go there for confrontations. But it was doomed. It was doomed from the start. It was absolutely doomed from the start. From those.
Yeah, and I don't understand why it wasn't members only, and why were y'all going live so often, showing that you were getting ready? Y'all could have saved those videos for when it was over with. You could have edited them and posted them. Why do it all?
Bro, the funniest thing was that literally Hash Brown had the GPS signal stating the address where she's turning off from. You had on the moment doxing of her location. She didn't think about that.
Yeah.
So stupid. It's amateurish, man.
It was it was on a TV show. I never watched none of this stuff till yesterday, and it was all I heard about it before, but then it was on all my feeds. So I was like, oh, I got to watch this. I couldn't help it.
Me too.
It was like you said, the GPS was saying exactly where they were at and what they were doing. And I'm like, this is nuts, man.
Mm-hmm.
I still haven't seen it all.
I'm trying to clip it, man. It's a lot.
Hi, True Texan. Hi, Big Tim. Hi, Johnson.
Hi, Betty.
I'm risen from the dead.
Sky said, I don't know why. I'm glad you're feeling good enough to be on here, Grain.
Oh, gosh. This one is no joke.
Don't worry about the whole COVID coming from China right now. 5,000 people are dying a day there now because it's mutated.
Greenwood, I understand I've been sick for 2 weeks. I didn't hardly see nobody for Christmas. And it was just through a doorway and, hey, here's your shit.
Yeah.
Have a nice day.
It's going to get worse now because the Chinese basically opened everyone up without any vaccines or any kind of protection. Their vaccine sucks, doesn't even work. And now the crematorians have a 2 month back up on burning people.
Well, my COVID test was negative.
So
okay. I don't know, but
are you vaxxed?
Bug is.
Are you vaxxed?
Am I what?
Are you vaxxed?
Yeah.
Are you Big
the first two?
Yeah, I took one.
I haven't gotten boosters, but
yeah,
I know you're not True Texan.
We know True Texans.
You don't. Hey,
we know what.
I'm not either. Fuck that.
I will tell you this.
You worried about TikTok, B Tim. You should be worried about that vaccine.
But I mean, I live in a tree house. Seriously, I don't really go out of the house unless it's to the grocery store, and I know you can get it anywhere. But I don't work. I'm not around a ton of people. I'm a hermit. I mean,
me too.
Well, the situation with me is that number one, I'm around a lot of older people when I do my job sometimes. and I have to be very careful of people around me. So I have to be precautious of them. You know, like if it was just me, just like normal, like I'm around young people, I wouldn't really mind not doing it. But I'm around older people, and I don't want to have the results of possibly them getting sick. So that's
I drove
usually
a school bus, and they almost made it mandatory, but they didn't, so I didn't get it.
Well, it would really be against the rules to make it mandatory, to be honest with you.
That's
It should
what-
be,
yeah.
you know, it should be based on people's rights to decide what they want to do, like any sort of vaccine usually. But unfortunately, like our administration is kind of like fucking idiots. So
Okay, Johnson, I want to address your question. You don't know if I'm vaxxed or not. Yes, I am. Okay.
Are
oh
you?
shit!
I took the Johnson and Johnson shot. I waited. I don't want that. Those other ones.
Wait a minute, you took
Who?
Johnson & Johnson? That's the worst one of them.
Well, less people have. Let me. I ain't gonna say anything about that. I don't agree with that. But that's an American company, brother, and I suffered no consequences. But I had to do it to relieve. All of my relatives are so elderly that
Yeah.
it was like to see them. It was almost like they were worse than these jobs and government. It's like, are you vaxxed? If you're vaxxed, you can come over and see me. If not, stay away. I'm fine. I mean, no.
I mean,
but I'm not going through. I mean, obviously the vax didn't work, so I'm not going to continue getting booster,
Well,
booster.
the problem is.
Well,
The problem is it mutates. Like in China, the reason why it's killing more people in China now is because it mutated again. The Omicron strain mutated. And it's because China's vaccine didn't work. It actually made people magnetized. So like literally you would get vaccinated and you would actually be able to hang like a metal thing on you.
and you can still get sick. It just maybe keeps you out the hospital, right? So
Yeah.
But I've been to like 6 or 7 concerts during all this, and the Omicron and the Delta, without a mask, no nothing. You know, I'm just done with it. I think that they need to change I think words matter. I mean, B Tim, you're the legal E here, but words matter. This is not a vax. This is like the flu shot. It's not
It
a
is.
vax.
I mean, like,
Getting something. This don't.
I mean, the problem is that people don't realize that this is going to be like the new flu, and everyone's gonna, yeah, and it's going to be like it's going to mutate constantly, and it's going to be with people. And the problem is that it's going to take probably 10 years for everyone to start, like their immune systems to start getting used to it. And it's unfortunate that China basically were doing some nefarious experiments with the help of the French government and the United States in the backyard in China. So that's what I believe. So,
well, I can tell you, I haven't. He is. He researches stuff. He don't just talk out of his other side. But I can tell you, I have not been this sick in over 30 years.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably due to the, I mean, like, I don't know. It's a pretty fucked up situation, man. And it's like I was watching films, like, they're not lying. They said only 2 people died from COVID, which is it opened up. And now, like, I'm watching, like, literal, like, funeral homes where they burn people. And there's lines all the way there. And they have a 2-month backup. And they're, like, selling it. You have to pay, like, an extra, like, $5,000 to jump the line to get your relatives burned, like the ashes. And it's like they're estimating like there's 5,000 people dying a day in China. Because
I was so sick, this is not a joke. People think it's old wives' tale, but cat scratch fever is no joke. I had it. Okay. Thought I was literally going to die.
Mm-hmm.
And that was 30 some odd years ago. And I have not, like I said, been this sick since that episode.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like the whole C thing, because I'm not going to say because YouTube is a piece of shit and puts the Wikipedia thing attached to the thing and you start talking about it too much.
What?
If you start talking about the coughing, the great coughing situation, YouTube will stick like, and let's say you put it on your title, YouTube will attach a Wikipedia article on the bottom of it, of your video, like some bullshit. I hate that so much. I'm like, bro, why is
Right.
YouTube doing that? It's so
Allie
crazy.
said the COVID vaccine will not magnetize you.
No, the Chinese one did. No, the Chinese one did because it doesn't work. And then like the United States was like, "Do you want our working vaccine?" And they're like, "No, we don't." And now it doesn't work. It doesn't even help them. So it's like a majority of Chinese. The problem is the majority of China is elderly people, and it's like devastating for that whole group of people, especially with how unhealthy that place is with the like pollution levels and stuff like that. It's not good.
But where
So
did this magnetizing come from? My girlfriend was telling me she was a
it was
total
a
anti-vaxxer.
no, it
And
came from what happened was China produced their own vaccine, but it didn't work. It not only didn't work, I think they gave it to a Pakistan general, and he instantly died when he was injected with it. It was actually filmed, I think, and it was like literally like it doesn't even work. It's not even efficient, the Chinese one. So the Chinese vaccine doesn't work. The United States vaccines work, but the Chinese ones did not work at all. And they actually like sometimes made you even sicker. And that like they have like a new strain there that like turns your teeth black and your tongue black, or your whole face becomes oily when you get it. And it's like really fucked up, the version they have in China, the whole
yeah,
virus there. So yeah, I'm pretty much it's 100% myth. I need to just keep my mouth shut. No, you can jump. You can jump. What's the 100% myth? Because I
Allie,
see.
Joe, we all have our own opinions, baby. It's welcome here.
No, I mean I saw the magnetization actually in China. I think it was. I gotta show you the YouTube channel because it talks all about China.
no, my girlfriend told me to go to the refrigerator and try to stick a magnet to my arm. Okay. I was like, I am not doing that. Why would I do that? She's like, do it. I'm like, I'm not doing that. She literally thought a magnet would stick to me because I had the vaccine. Oh, somebody help me.
That's what if they've seen anything about the blood clot vaccine. mRNA vaccine.
B Tim, have you heard anything about the blood clots that the mRNA vaccine was supposedly causing?
What? What'd you say? I didn't hear. I was reading the chat.
Hold on. Have you heard about the blood clots that the mRNA style vaccine is causing?
No,
That's from my husband. He's asking.
no, I haven't.
He
It says,
hasn't
how
heard
do you
anything
how
about
the hell do you believe that, BT? Because I think like now I'm looking at the videos and some people said it's debunked, but I remember I seen it on this like channel that was actually showing a Chinese man sticking like an actual piece of metal. Maybe I got it wrong. Maybe they actually was debunked. Who knows? But I was watching that. But who knows? Maybe I got fake news.
Uh-oh, not B Tim.
Oh no, I got fake news. That might have been outsourced information.
I mean,
We
how would
just
that
said
even
how
happen?
smart you were.
See, now you gotta take it back. I'm done.
Even smart people get fake news.
My husband said even smart people get fake news.
I know exactly. That's what happens, you know. But the smart person will actually admit and say, "Yeah, maybe I just fucked up," and just move on.
Yeah, yeah, that's the difference.
Like
Yeah,
I'm not
'cause
gonna.
if you're getting ready to call all the rest of us a bunch of dumbasses, you better just move on.
Yeah, be like, yeah, maybe I got dumb. Maybe I was dumb on that. Maybe I didn't look up the updated news on that one. Yeah, it could be. Whatever.
I didn't
No
know
big
that
deal.
was the exact magnetization you were talking about, was where the arm.
Yeah, I mean, I saw it on this channel. It was like, hi, friend. Let me see. I'm trying to remember. It was years ago. It was like probably like a couple of months ago, and it was like it was talking about that.
Beer.
Babylon B.
No. It was actually a
He said, do you
No.
know what Babylon B is?
Yeah, that's a comedy. Like they make.
Oh,
up
okay.
shit. I know what Babylon B is. Let me see.
I was just repeating my husband.
Let me see. I'm trying to look for the Chinese thing I watch because I watch a lot of freaking documentaries.
Ellie's saying there's a documentary called Died Suddenly about all the deaths from blood clots / heart attacks.
They said the blood clots are crazy looking, like
Yeah.
big, long ass blood clot. mRNA.
Oh.
And then Allie Joe said, yes, the vaccine did lead. Hi, Nanny. Did lead to some people getting blood clots, but it was a very, very small percentage of people. Thank you, Nanny.
So, follow the grain in the wood. Did you you lose your sense of taste of smell? Is that what?
No,
No.
sadly, no. Because my
That's-
little dog got sick this morning and I could smell that.
Oh,
I
no.
mean, I had COVID when it first came out. And I'm not the healthiest individual to start with, but I made it through it. But it took 3 weeks of hell, and it was allergy season here in Texas, so my doctor gave me steroid shots and everything because I didn't have a temperature or coughing up a lung or nothing. But I got over it. But for about 4 months, I could not smell or taste anything.
Yeah.
Goodness. I'll tell you, I couldn't drink coffee and I couldn't smoke.
Oof.
Mm-mm. Which is good things, I guess. Right, B-Tim?
Well, coffee is necessary. Actually, coffee is actually somewhat healthy, actually.
Yeah, but my
Coffee's
fever was
healthy?
102.7.
Oof.
I was like, no.
They said they took the J&J off the market because it was causing blood clots. B-Tim, who are you KKing in the chat?
No, he said check out the. That's okay. That's what it means.
Oh.
Okay.
KK, what?
Yeah, KK means okay.
Yeah, I forgot B-Tim.
And he says check out Dr. John Campbell on YouTube. That was the whole thing. And I said okay.
He says KK.
I didn't write KKK. I'm not White Boy Media.
No.
Okay? You know. Jeez Louise.
B-Tim's precious.
It just cracked me up the other night on chat somewhere. I don't even know if it was here or where, but someone said, "Does that guy just eat cardboard?"
Talking about JLR? Oh no, B-Tim.
No, BTM. And I just died laughing. I was like, "Oh gosh!" I mean,
It was
yeah,
probably
I've done a little battling with BTM, but I don't think he's a cardboard eater.
Listen, I don't eat cardboard. That's too expensive. That's a joke.
Hey, they put cardboard in dog food and in your Parmesan cheese.
Did you hear that?
What?
They put cardboard and Parmesan cheese?
Who knows? I mean, I was.
Yeah,
just
they call
oh,
it something else, but that's to keep it from clumping together.
Look, Nanny said,
I'm not kidding. Just
who's
like, remember
White
I
Boy
told you
Media?
about the beaver. What was it, B. Tim? You looked it up. The
oh,
vanilla
which-
extract. That was me too. True
yeah,
substance.
that was
So,
true. That's true.
mhm.
Let's see.
What do they call it? I'm looking at mine. Powdered cellulose.
That's not good, guys. That's not good.
Look, Ellie said mangoes and peanut butter is weird, and I like healthy food.
Yeah, that's what I love.
B-Tim
Peanut butter.
eats mangoes and peanut butter.
What's wrong with mangoes and peanut butter?
I just
Together.
don't know. It's not appetizing sounding BTM.
I like
No,
mangoes.
he's against the devil's lettuce. He does not.
Listen,
Like he smokes it.
Son of a
listen.
bitch.
My brother-in-law is a total health nut, and he has for breakfast every morning in one bowl. He makes his bowl of sauerkraut, peanut butter, yogurt, a banana, some berries, and everything all mixed together.
And all these misses mashed potatoes and he to be having the Elvis Presley breakfast.
I mean, it looks like he's eating a bowl of vomit.
Oh, look, Marbella said, I love mango peanut butter smoothies.
Yeah. people
What?
have that too. You
That's
never
what
had-
B. Tim said. He'll mix it up. Like
Yeah, it's like ice cream.
but mango and peanut butter?
Yeah, well, peanut butter adds a little bit of a creamy flavor to it.
A lot of protein in peanut butter.
Nanny then he said, I like anything with sugar. Same, bitch.
I lost 6 pounds in these few days. Mm-hmm.
Nice. You know, I was talking about that Shaney for Christ person finally. Jesus Christ, that person's a train wreck.
I gotta look in on her. I don't know much. But
Well-
I know Burnt Toast did a live about her. I gotta go watch it.
Yeah, I mean, Burnt Toast, basically, like, she used to, like, in the early days of YouTube, where, like, the early days, there was, like, the whole atheist versus the Christian debaters. So basically, what the atheists would do is they would get, like, because they're mostly atheists are idiots as well. So they usually get, like, a crazy Christian on there so they can entertain themselves. And she was one of those crazy Christians that believed the moon wasn't real. And it was actually, like, a light source. And that's how she got started out. And then she would force her kid to talk about how much she reads the Bible, like the kid reads the Bible. And then it turns out that her husband cheated on her. And then she tries to get with this guy named G-Man, who is also a crazy Christian guy who believes slavery is not immoral because it's in the Bible.
Nice.
He's black, by the way. And he basically, like, she gets, instead of getting with the G-Man, because she was really trying to, she gets with this guy named Rav because he got like a $700,000 settlement. And then she spends all his money and they're like literally have to beg for food. And she eats all the food. She's like 600 pounds. And she's like literally like eats anything in the house to the point where her kids and Rev are starving. And the only way that Rev can actually get food donated is that you like send him spicy food because she doesn't eat spicy food. So people purposely donate spicy food so Rev
Is this
can eat
true, B-Tim? Or
This is true.
this
This is 100% true. I mean, this is facts. This is not even like, and like she like her kids were taken away because Rev beat up like her artistic kid, but she's still with them, and they just beg now online because
both of them.
Yeah, they both do, and they just beg for marijuana, like because like she even like at like 420, she said like this is years ago. She said like I smoked so much marijuana I pooped myself.
Oh, that's not possible, B-Tim. Just so you know,
She said it. I mean, that's what she
I don't
said.
give a fuck what she said. That is not possible. She smoked so much marijuana she pooped herself.
She pooped herself.
Yeah, she said she pooped herself, and she
I'll take that.
also had she only has an OnlyFans account where it was originally for $30, but then she had to drop it down to $6 because no one wanted to see a 600-pound woman with warts all over her face. I guess nude.
Rose,
Stop it.
I need to go check in on that.
Johnson, please don't clip any of this and throw it back out there.
Why? Didn't
I
she get
am-
surgery?
No, I don't know if she had. What happened was they spent all the money. At one point, she got famous during COVID. This is how my friend, because the whole reason why I did it was because Tony was basically wanting to talk about it because he watched this woman during COVID. She like did an emotional breakdown because she got an eviction notice. Because what happens, they spent the $700,000 in 3 years, the inheritance, and they're just like living in this apartment, not paying any rent. It was like $3,000 a month. They didn't even use the money to buy a house or anything. And she literally starts screaming and crying into the camera and talking and just like and begging people for money. And then she's also like trying to like see, where's the G-Man? I need the G-Man help. And yeah, it was quite a weird situation to look at.
So, does her partner have a YouTube as well, or does he just get on there with her?
He gets on there with her, and mostly he looks like, you know, you ever see the Harry Potter films where like those ghost things that suck your soul out?
The
Dementors.
the
It looks like
Dementors?
it looks like the Dementors sucked his soul out. His wife literally screams at him to beg for money, and he has to just stand there and beg for money for like, because she claims that she has back pain. I would suggest the back pain is due to being 600 pounds.
Yeah.
Probably is not helping. And she begs for marijuana and she smokes it. And she also like just buys a bunch of Uber Eats with the donations. She did a whole 24-hour stream for Christmas. She was on Twitch now because she got banned from YouTube. So she's on Twitch begging for money. That's her whole content. She guilts you and she begs for money.
Okay, is she not doing YouTube anymore? Is she only doing Twitch now,
Yeah, she has a Twitch channel.
but not YouTube?
Yeah, because she got banned.
Okay, so send me the link in Discord to her Twitch.
Well, I mean, I think we watched the Christmas special. I mean, it's kind of boring. It's mostly her just begging people for money. You can watch the Shaney eviction notice though. That was funny.
Well, just send me whoever I need to check out because I want to be able to go clip her.
Yeah.
I just want to announce to y'all that Queen Bee said this is boring.
Oh no.
She's giving B Tim shit.
Oh,
I think it can't be headed towards me. I don't even know none of this shit.
I want to know what strain of marijuana made her shit herself because I want to stay away from it.
That ain't no marijuana, boo boo. She pooped herself. Get the fuck out of here.
you can
Don't
watch
know.
that like on your own time, just so you get familiar with her.
Okay.
Beat him is bi though. Bi. What's that mean?
Bilingual.
Oh,
Yeah, you can speak to the aliens, dude.
yeah. Yeah, he's a piece of shit too, that guy, Rev guy. But yeah, and they also, oh, by the way, G-Man likes to dox people, and they all dox each other. So he will
Okay. And now that you brought that up, there's been a lot of talking about doxing in the last week. First of all, it's freaking the Christmas holiday season, whether you're Hanukkah or whatever.
Hi.
You know,
Hey,
what's
love.
up with all this doxing bullshit?
It's what cowards do because they can't defeat your argument, so they just dox you and try to force their fans to destroy your life. Hi, Queen Bee.
What's up? I said
Queen, how you
them
doing,
is
sweetie?
boring.
Or whatever. My feelings
Okay,
hurt.
but
I'm
no,
running away.
she said beat Tim is Bay though. She not bi. She said Bay, BAE, like Bay, like Tim. You know, beat Tim is
Oh.
B
my
Tim
baby.
don't understand that lingo.
Yeah,
Beat
what
Tim
is
is
that?
Bay. But she's talking like, you know what I mean? Beat Tim is my babe. Beat Tim is my boy. Like that's what
It's a
she
good
means.
thing, B Tim.
Yeah.
Oh,
My
yeah.
baby. Mm-hmm.
Why didn't you just type the like BOY like a boy?
B Tim is boy though? No, B Tim is bay. That means we love some B Tim. He's
Right.
bae.
That yeah. That's
Okay.
exactly what it means.
Happy
God,
anniversary,
you are the
Queen.
most unwoke 37-year-old.
What do you mean unwoke?
Unwoke.
We love us to beat him. That's what she meant. She just meant like, hey, beat him is my babe. You know, like we love us to beat him. That's what she's saying. That's what it means. It doesn't mean anything bad.
Oh,
No.
okay, cool.
Somebody said that weed is explosive.
Like you're a boo. What is a boo?
Boo. I knew he wasn't
Boo.
going to get that either, Ellie.
So it's like your baby. You're hey boo, like hey,
Hey,
baby,
boo.
hey boo, what's up? What you doing? Hey boo, you know, like
Oh.
that.
Is there like a definition for that?
We're
or
like
is it-
we're no, there's
Oh
no
my
definition.
God.
It's where a girl walks up to you, looks you up and down, says hey boo, like that. That's what
none
that
of the
means.
girls I was with ever said, "Hey, boo."
He's trolling us right
Grab you up by your fucking tie and yank your ass up. That's, they don't
No, that usually does not happen.
rip your shirt off and just give it to you or nothing.
No, I never had no one say, "Hey, boo," and rip my shirt off. That was not an experience.
Hey,
I've had.
beat
Yeah.
Tim.
I'm just trying to troll. I'm just fucking trolling you. You know that.
I know.
now. He is
Tim,
just not a
Tim.
slang guy.
She said this shit was boring, and she is changing the topic of this
That's right.
conversation.
Exactly. That's the point.
We're
It's
talking
not-
about ripping clothes off and you know.
She's spicing it up.
Bye, Michelle. Have a good day.
Said B Tim lives a very sheltered life. No, he's
Oh.
peculiar about how he does stuff.
3 Boy Mom said the girl that calls you boo will change your life.
Sure enough.
Okay. So how's things going with you? Everything good with you, Queen?
Yes.
He said all attention off me.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
a piece of shit.
No problem. Yeah, I mean that's the only thing with the whole Shaney thing. I was like, that was some crazy shit.
Look.
Like,
She said the best was her and Rev getting stuck on the railroad tracks.
I didn't see that one.
You guys are talking about Shani.
Yeah, that was a weird one.
She's a fucking weird one. Yeah, she's not. I don't know. I never really got into that because she's like fat and sloppy and nasty as fuck, and she doesn't take care of her kids, and she like smacks her boyfriend around, and he's just like a weasel. He's like fucking. It's ridiculous. I've never seen something so stupid in my life. I don't even know why they fucking get on YouTube. I really don't.
Beg for money because they don't want to get jobs.
And
No,
like
you know what?
somebody
You're
said,
right. Yeah, they do. They do a lot of that. They do.
the
that.
more hot mess you are, the more successful you are.
I mean,
But
and I
you know
think
what? Burnt Toast. She covers them, and she does a really good job. Like she covers all their bullshit.
Yeah,
Is
I'm gonna
this
go
the
watch
one
it.
who was eating the bologna sandwiches
I think so.
yeah,
with a
maybe.
pound of mayonnaise?
Maybe.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, but the funny thing is that Rev used to have $700,000 and then she spent it all in 3 years. That's funny.
She said, "Go watch the railroad tracks."
Ah, that's a good one. The eviction one was interesting.
Did Mom text you back? Mom, you didn't text Tony back, but you chatting on my.
Woo.
Taking not my favorite mother-in-law anymore.
Busted.
Oh, don't you even talk like that. Don't you even. She is your favorite mother-in-law.
People like a train wreck, and that's exactly what Shani is.
Yeah, I think people just personally donate to extend her horrible existence and get entertainment from it. And yeah, that's pretty much, I think.
I can't watch that. I watched a clip of it. That's how I knew about bologna sandwiches, I think. But
Did you watch? It's not Shani, it's another girl. I guess she's homeless, and
Oh, God.
Like, they the supporters keep sending her money, and to watch her transition from like 2021 to now, she looks so old. I mean, her face is just sagging, and people are still sending her money.
That's because people want, like, people, like, when you enable people, they don't get any better. You should not give
Well,
them
that's what I'm
money.
saying. They're enabling her. They're
Yeah.
giving her the drug money.
Yeah. That's why that's why I don't really give money to homeless people on the corner too, because you're just enabling them. Give it to
I
an
give them
organization.
food. That's
Yeah,
it,
food's
food.
good. I just donate to organizations usually. That's pretty much it. So
Did you watch
I'll never
Soft White
forget the one
Underbelly?
time.
B Tim?
it says, like Queen says, boot me off StreamYard. My phone died. Okay.
No, it's okay, love.
Yeah.
B
I gave a
Tim?
homeless man food one day. I went to the grocery store and they had that hot buffet. And I seen them out there. They frequent that corner in the city. And I went ahead and made him a hot someone. I didn't know directly him, but and then at the red light, I handed it out the window instead of money. And I look in my rearview mirror as the light changed and I'm going. And he opened up that little styrofoam container and he started doing him a little jig. And what I got him was barbecue ribs, like mashed potatoes. And that man didn't have but one tooth. I thought, he's going to gnaw on that rib for 2 days.
Yeah.
He was happy.
So someone from work told, like when I was working, told me a story about how he did the exact same thing in New York, but the guy literally threw it out and cursed him out.
Oh my gosh, because he wanted money for drugs. That's why. This guy liked his ribs. He was happy. It was so cute seeing him do that little jig as I was driving away. He sat down right in that grass under that tree doing a little jig and went to town.
Me and hubby have soft hearts when it comes to homeless people.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like I don't like just giving money to people. It's like it needs to go to it needs to be organized. You just can't just throw money to them because you never know who you're doing it to. You might be just enabling them to continue their lives. You know what I mean? That has brought them to that situation.
We try not. We don't usually give money, but like we just wish that there was something in our area that would give them safety overnight. You know, like we don't have a shelter. We have one, but it only holds like 6 people.
Yeah, and most of the times the homeless don't like going to shelters because they most likely get stabbed to death or gets robbed or some shit like that.
Something else. Mm-hmm.
Who was on shrooms?
Who's on shrooms?
Shrooms. Somebody said somebody was on shrooms.
Are you on shrooms?
No. I've always wanted to try, but I'm scared.
I haven't tried either. Joneson, come on.
I'm so scared.
Try them on stream one day. It'll be a very entertaining stream.
I have heard that it depends on your mindset at the time.
Yeah,
what your
gotta be in a
experience
good
is going to be.
headspace. Yeah.
Mhm.
I was told I need to meditate before I do it.
Well, that's not going to probably happen. But anywho, I can't imagine you meditating in the corner.
Why?
Do I have to ask? Do I have to like say it? I can't.
Yeah,
imagine
I
you-
want to hear your reason for thinking I can't meditate.
You can. Like I don't see you meditating. You're not like one of those
But
people.
you can't tell me why.
Well, like you're okay. How long can you sit down and just not do anything for like 15 minutes and just close your eyes and eliminate all thought from your mind?
Okay, but I've tried. The problem
And
is
you can't.
I can't get. I sit there forever.
And
But
you
I
think
feel-
too much.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
get out of my own head.
That's
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, I mean, like that's because you haven't like trained like a good tactic.
You got to
is-
master it, right?
Well, a good training thing is to imagine a ladder and you climbing up and down the ladder and just focus your entire thought on that.
Mm.
Like you climbing up and down the ladder and just focus on that one point and then just
No, I'm terrified of going down ladders.
Me too. I got
It's
on the
in
roof
your
with my
mind.
daddy. I got on the roof with my daddy to hang a Christmas star on the chimney one year, and I could not get back down. He was like, "Am I going to have to call the fire department?" And I'm like, "Maybe."
I used to get on my dad's roof and sunbathe, and every time I had to come down, I would have to call him to come stand at the bottom of the ladder, and I'd be shaking, sweating and shaking, trying to come off that ladder.
I can't make that turn and not be able to see and move that foot down
Me
to that ladder.
either.
I can't do it.
This is
I
in
can't
your
do it.
mind. This is not an actual ladder. You're supposed to imagine the ladder and you climbing up.
I
and
know,
down
but
the
how are
ladder.
you
Well, we
supposed
got-
to relax coming down the ladder?
Because it's in your mind. It's not real.
Maybe we never get off the ladder, so then I could come down, up, down, all day.
Yeah, I could go up and down all day as long as I don't get off the
Off of
ladder
it.
at the top.
Yeah, me too. I shimmied to the other side of the house and jumped down to the deck on the second floor.
The point is to just to visualize
I
something.
did.
To constantly to visualize something and focus your whole attention on it, and then you clear your mind eventually. You know.
BTM, have you ever been up a fucking down a ladder off the top of a tall roof?
This is supposed to be in your mind. This is not a
Okay,
real
it's in
ladder.
your mind, okay.
I did not tell people to get a real ladder and close their eyes while they're climbing up and down and clear their mind. That would be suicide.
Hey, diamond art, you're meditating when you do that. Like every meditation is different for different people.
Oh, I love my
know?
diamond art.
It's so
love it.
meditative. Like certain things that make you not think because you're just in the moment and doing that. That's meditative.
Yeah.
Of course,
I
a
just
koala, of course, a koala would know this. They always
I know
meditate.
these things. I mean, if you knew what my business was, you'd be like, okay, you would understand.
Koalas are the greatest
Koala.
meditators. They just stand there and just like in the rain.
Eat
they don't even move.
eucalyptus.
Yeah.
They're always
Okay,
buying
so when I
eucalyptus.
do my acrylic pour paintings, that's kind of meditative, I guess.
I mean, there are things that I feel are meditative in life, even cleaning, dishes could be meditative, and you could fall into that meditative state. For you, Tim, you need a certain environment, which is great. That's but I feel we could all meditate. It just start. You
Well,
have to
I
start a few
usually-
minutes a day.
I usually what I do is I have frankincense lit at night before I go to sleep, and
Oh,
then
man.
and then I sit in a room of complete darkness, and I just basically draw on a waterboard.
Wow.
Do you
There you
use
go.
crystals, BTM?
No,
Oh, okay. You said frankincense, so I was just curious.
Well, it's the point. The point is to set your mind to a certain meditative state. So basically, you have to separate from the normal to the abnormal. So obviously, I don't have frankincense sprayed all the time. So it's usually only at that particular time I'm using frankincense.
So when I take an energy bath, is that not the same thing as
what do you mean an energy bath? Like what's an energy bath?
It's kind of like a trying to think of the best way to explain it.
Like salt or something? You put
no, it's with crystals, but it's like it's kind of like a meditation bath. It like you're literally just laying in there resetting yourself. Would that not be considered the same thing?
So you got to take shrooms while you're in the meditative bath?
No, hell no.
Never done that, dude.
No, I'm joking.
I love my energy baths. They reset me.
You know, like you got to think I'm stupid when you said energy bath. I was just thinking of like you having like Red Bull bath or something.
Oh my God.
I was like, she's putting her some orange oil up in there.
No, just pretty rocks. Natural rocks.
Like one part of Red Bull, one part Bang energy drink.
See, Beecham, in my sick mind, I got this thought about you. I think you put on this half of your personality to throw everybody off from your real self.
No.
I'm so freaked out about being doxxed. It's like some of this is real, some of it's not. I can't peg it, but I'll figure it out one of these
What do you
days.
mean? What do you think is fake?
I didn't say anything was fake. I mean, I'm just saying you like maybe throw some cookie crumbs down the
that aren't real.
No, I'm telling the truth.
No, he tells the truth.
He's a Boy Scout. He won't lie, I think, you know.
I
Especially
could
if
be
it doesn't
lying
have
about
to.
that. No, I'm joking.
Oh,
I could be Betty, and this could be a morpher. And this
I had
could be
a-
deep as fake.
I had a
A B10
troll at the
filter.
beginning of this live, guys. It said Ernie Shell, but I don't know who it was.
yeah, you got his like that message up there for like half of the.
Fur baby lover.
Oh, that's my mama. Sorry.
That's your mom?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
That's your
Nicole.
mother?
Huh?
That's your mother, fur baby lover?
Fur
Does
baby
she
lover.
like refer to you as the fur baby?
No, her fur babies are my brothers and sisters.
Oh,
She's-
okay.
Well, actually, I just got two brothers right now.
That
all my
means she
sisters.
don't love you, though. She
Yeah.
loves him.
Why y'all think she's on my live? I'm the same person here as I am with her.
So is this we're gonna like eventually you're gonna since you're like live and your mother's live, eventually she's gonna have to do an exposed on you. She's gonna start her own YouTube channel and she's gonna do an exposed like I knew Josie when she was a kid. And she was messy. And she get views based on that. Just doing exposed videos on you.
Whatever. I guess some people want to.
It'd be the same thing we've already seen.
Y'all can expose me. I don't give a shit. There ain't nothing really to me. So,
Hmm,
you know,
that's true. That's true.
I don't have a background. I work from home. So what are you going to do to me?
Well, that's very true. That's very true.
Ditto. I'm retired. I got lucky and I got to retire at 43 years old.
Well, I work for myself basically, so and my job is high in demand, so I don't really.
Well,
give a
if
shit.
you look up my address online is my old address. I ain't got this address set for me. So if you look me up online, it shows my dad's house. And it's got
don't
a patrol
delete-
car out there.
You don't pay a website to delete all your online information and then
No, I don't give a
personally delete
fuck.
it? I do
No,
that.
no, I don't give a fuck.
I did that. I purposely type in my name and then just delete all my information and keep the fake names up just to throw people off.
I got like 3 different names out there. So
I couldn't
Yeah,
find me. I couldn't find me anywhere.
Well, I usually Google and also have a website. It's I gotta pull up, but it's a website that scans all like 3,000 sites for your information and see if your name pops up. And then if I find it on Google, I request for it to be removed. And basically, that's what I do. I also don't have any online pictures or any sort of real name stuff like that.
I'll tell you.
do you have alerts set up if somebody Googles you?
No, I don't have alerts set up for someone Googles me because my name's not out there usually.
Mm.
I'll tell you what'll get you though, where you can't do nothing about it, is obituaries.
Well, if
Oh, I know.
I'm dead, I don't think I'm gonna really care if people doxed me.
Well, when I looked me up, I couldn't find anything on me. I was just trying to see, what people could find. I couldn't find anything on me, but I did find my grandfather's obituary, and that was the
Wow.
closest thing to me you could find.
Yeah. Well, usually, like they'll mention the whole entire surviving family, and stuff.
Mhm.
You ain't getting rid of that info.
No, I'm pretty far from that too. A lot of my extended family, I'm not really close to.
Yeah, you got the
obviously,
perfect. You're a super spy.
He's
He's CIA.
There was only really
Totally.
2 people with family members I know that, and I think I paid them to get rid of their information online too. I'm
You
working
paid
on that
them.
too.
See,
You're
CIA.
like Howard Hughes, BTM.
What do you mean,
That's
Howard
a
Hughes?
mystery.
No, I just don't like my online information. I don't like people getting it. That's pretty much it. It pisses me off. I don't like giving my free, I don't like corporations selling my information for money.
Oh, I agree with you on that. I agree, 100%.
So if they want to pay me, if they want to give me money, that's fine. But I'm not going to give you my fucking information for free. Fuck off.
Hey, BTM, I got a summons in the mail. I don't know if it wasn't saying I have to come to court on this certain day. It was saying that I was being sued by Portfolio something.
Did you Google Portfolio something?
Yes, and one of the things I seen said, well, this is how you can fight it, or, work something out with them. It's like an old credit card I had when I was like 18 years old.
Oh, okay. What was the last time you
So it should be gone completely. I'm 34 years old.
Yeah, don't just ignore it. What happens is they write it off on their taxes after 7 years, those things. And usually the only time that they renew is if you actually contact them. Because the moment because what happens
Is it Portfolio Recovery?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one.
It's a debt collector.
I knew it was a debt collector, but on one website it said don't ignore it. On the other website it said don't ignore it. But
that's because they paid the websites to say that.
This is what you should do. You should request your file from them because usually they're just bullshitting and trying to bluff you.
Yes,
to
you know
pay
what they
your
do?
shit.
They buy.
So I don't need to worry about it.
The debt. They buy the uncollected debt and then they try to get it
but
from you.
if you got this credit card at 18 and it's like literally for debt,
Yeah.
credit card debt is discharged after what? Let me see.
Isn't that what Portfolio Recovery is? Isn't that debt credit card?
I believe it's for credit card debt because that's what mine was too. From
And
years
I've only
and years
had
and
one
years
credit
ago.
card. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've had 2 credit cards. So it's from my one from like 5 years ago.
Yeah, it's 5 years ago. Yeah, I would just, it's up to you. It's just gonna ding your
No,
credit
it's not up to me. I don't know what to do, BTM.
Well, you know what? Check your
credit score.
credit and see if it's on there.
That's a good point. Check your credit.
Okay.
And if it's on there, that means it's on there. If it's not, then they're bullshitting you and trying to keep money from you because they probably bought the debt for pennies on the dollar.
Yeah, it was only like a $300 credit card.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't mind paying it back. It was like a summons. It looked like a court paper.
That's because they just pay like a lawyer to do that shit. They probably give like thousands and thousands of those shit.
Okay.
It's nothing to be afraid of. Like, honestly, like if you look through, I mean, did it even say how much you owed them?
Nope. No.
On the back, you should be able to dispute too. Like on the back, you should be able to.
Well, I owe it, so I don't want to dispute it. Like
that's foolish. You should just dispute it.
It could be fraud
too.
No, what you do is even if you want to pay them back and it's on your credit score, you can negotiate it down because they bought it for pennies on the dollar. So if you be like, yo, I can only pay $100 or some shit like that. You know what I mean? And you just lowball them. Because they bought it for pennies on the dollar. So if you actually pay the whole thing, it's very foolish of you.
Well, that's why that one website said request the file because most of the times that's too much work for them. They don't want to send out the file because it's just bullshit.
Yeah, it's basically just them. Just they buy up and then just see if we pay it. I mean, I don't have that situation. I usually, I had to deal with them when I was younger because of circumstances in my life. But now I don't. But yeah, it sucks. It really sucks when you get the freaking calls constantly.
Yeah,
But that's what I
the
did,
only one I've
Johnson.
got though. So
I disputed it and asked them to send me, the documentation or what they were talking about, like what charges I made to come up with this
so
and
that's
whatever.
what I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
and then
just,
I've never heard another thing again.
yeah,
Yeah.
Could
no,
be
I'm saying if-
fraud. You
yeah,
never know.
that's what I was like first. That's why
That's
I said, did you
happened to
Google
me.
it? Yeah, did you
Yeah.
Google it? Because a lot of times they do fraudster shit like that. Because they, from like India or like it's like the big ones that usually do shit like that.
Yeah, that's what I'll do then. I'll just dispute it.
Yeah, dispute it, get the file, and then like if they do actually have a number, then just like negotiate it down. Be like, okay, and if it's on your credit score, if it's not on your credit score, then who gives a fuck?
Does paying off your like if I was to pay my car off early, will that jump my credit score up a little?
What's your interest rate on your car?
7%.
APR, that's not that high. I mean, yeah, it would jump up because it would lower your debt to ratio, like what you have on your debt.
Yeah, because right now that's what I have on my debt. I have my
It
car.
would jump your. But why would like paying? I would
It
always
also
recommend.
depends who the loan is through, right, B-Tim? Because some of
Well,
them
it's-
don't even report
Yeah,
to
it's
the credit
through
bureau.
CarMax.
So
It's
Yeah,
through
I mean,
CarMax.
like my advice is, I think like loans for cars are like the fucking worst, to be honest with you. So, I mean, how much? Like 7%. So you're probably what?
It was 16,000. Almost brand new.
Oh, do
And-
you have savings? I know we're going through financials, but you have savings, right? Do you have like
Yes.
8 months worth of savings, or?
I
If
mean,
you
I got
sell it-
savings. I don't know how much, but I
Well,
do got.
Well, if you don't have like 8 months worth of savings, like let's say you both don't have a job and you can survive on 8 months, then I would suggest you focus on that before you start paying off your car.
Well,
the other night I
Oh,
totally
no, I
thought
have the-
B-Tim
no,
is a
no, I have the
financial
money.
advisor.
Okay, cool. Because like you need to have an emergency fund. That's what I mean before you start paying off debts.
yeah,
But-
we have a nest egg, and we wanted to go ahead and pay the cars off that way, and then we'll still have a nest egg to sit on.
Oh, that's good. Then I'll do that. Because I don't.
But that would
personally-
take 2 car payments away if we did that, monthly.
I mean, like, and then you would have to. Then you have to estimate how much savings you would save for 2 months for the 2 car payments with interest rates, basically. And
Oh,
you'd
it'd
save
be,
us-
yeah.
That's what the only reason why you would pay quickly. Yeah, that would be fine. I mean, but how I do things is I don't have any debt. I don't use any. Like, I have one American Express, but I only do it for points, and I don't like any loans, to be honest with you.
That's what my stepdad always told me. He was like, if you don't have to have a payment, don't. Just get it outright.
Yeah, I don't like buying any. I like buying everything in cash if I can. The only time I actually did the actual loan was actually the house in Florida, but that was mainly because it was very cheap. Like because it was throwing a whole bunch of money into it would be foolish, and I'd rather do updates than that. And also the interest rates were ridiculously low. I was able to negotiate the bank down on a good interest rate. I think it was like 3% or some shit. I'm trying to remember.
I think mine's 7.
Yeah, I got it down to like 3%, 3-point-something% in Florida.
That's good.
Yeah, I negotiated them down because they wanted to charge me higher, and I says, hell no, I'll walk away. And then they negotiated down because I don't like. That's the key, just to have to be like willing to walk away from a deal if it's not good.
Yeah.
That's how you got to be confident. A lot of people get worried about that, and it's like, no, I'll just walk away. I don't give a shit. I'll find another bank to do this shit. Fuck off.
Right.
But yeah. But unless it's 0 interest, then you borrow for free, and it's not that too bad. Yeah. Well, I mean, how many times that doesn't happen too? I mean, maybe there's some rare scenario where you get some sort of 0% interest. Maybe if you work for the banks and you're getting loans from the Fed, you might get 0% interest. But yeah, now it's terrible time for housing because everything's fucking.
Oh my
up.
God, I know. I'm trying to just pay everything off so my bills go down.
Yeah, it's a good move to do.
For right now, at least.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, everything's gonna take a beating for at least a couple of years, to be honest with you. But it's getting some crazy shit. They even like Russia's getting bad. Like I saw this No Fuckers. That's the channel's name. No Fuckers. He's like in Russia, but he moved to Georgia or something, like not Georgia, but I think Jordan or something. I'm trying to remember.
Georgia's a country. Right
No,
above
I'm trying to think of another. I'm not sure if it's Georgia or something else. And I'm like, he moved there and he starts talking about the news and he's making fun of like the new propaganda to advertise how like the Russian people can join the army, volunteer to get paid because like, and like part of the advertisements, like, I haven't been paid because of this economy. And it's like, he's like, I say, you could join the Russian army to fight in Ukraine for money. And like now they're like literally paying off, like trying to pay people to join the military because they're running out of men to actually go to Ukraine. Oh my God, it's so funny, the propaganda. It is funny. Let me see, No Fuckers. Oh, let me see.
The other day I was trying to figure out, I wonder what B. Tim does for a living. And I literally came up with financial advisor. And here we are talking about this stuff. Oh, I love it.
What, financial? No, I'm not a financial advisor. No, absolutely
Oh,
not.
I see you as one.
No, it's just I went through like I had when I was young, I just, had credit card debt. I researched stuff and I learned everything on YouTube basically. And that was basically it.
You used credit cards to get your way out?
Well, I grew up very poor when I'm like literally I would have to skip lunch when I was in school. And, my parents weren't very financially smart. They actually lost their first house because of the whole financial 2008 thing because they did they didn't do a stable mortgage. It actually fluctuated and they got scammed by a bunch of people and we lost our house and we had to go into rent and we went into a lot of debt and it just made me want to look into a lot of things. Also the car, like our car was repossessed too. And that's why I despise car loans in Wells Fargo. That's one of the reasons why I don't have a car. I don't like paying loans and shit like that. And I don't like insurance and giving my money to banks. And I just looked into a lot of things because I just didn't like, you learn. You just try to get out of that shit.
Yeah.
You sound like my husband. He was the same way. Grew up poor, apartment to apartment to apartment. They didn't have an automobile. Just both his parents were artists. So he grew that way, and he is the most financially solid person ever.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like people in the Great Depression. Like most of those people do like save cans and shit like that. It's like when you go through a financial troubles, you like when you're early on, you get like kind of into that mindset. That's why I don't like credit cards. The only time I use credit cards is for points. Like for instance, this Alienware computer I bought with credit card points. I didn't pay any money out of it. So I think I had like it was like $2,700 or something like that.
See, and I don't mean this is bad, but you nor he are products of their environment. Right?
No.
Yeah.
Well, it's a wonderful thing. It affects all lives. We're not just talking about abuse and stuff. We just said it. I'll shut up.
But yeah, I just also been watching, that's why I got into politics, like reading a lot of politics because I was angry about the fucking bullshit system. Still nothing's changed, but you know how it is.
It's only going to get worse.
Well, it's getting worse because because the whole Federal Reserve is a game. They purposely make things worse so they can buy assets cheap. So if you can control the Federal Reserve, you just drop the price on, raise the interest rates, make everyone all the stocks drop, all the houses drop, and then in price, and then you just buy them up with cash that you saved up because you fucking basically got all the interest rates, all the money during when the interest rates were flat drop. It's like it's a game. It's like honestly, the whole Federal Reserve is just a privately owned company. Privately owned. It's not really for part of the government. It's all bullshit. It's just basically
Tim, most people in this country, you have to understand, they think that's like part of the U.S. federal government.
Yeah.
And it's not.
Yeah, it's not. It's really not. And people don't realize that there's like I remember I looked up the actual a while ago, like the actual board members, and so like it's all of them are like part of banks basically, and it's like this whole country is run by goddamn banks, and they do this every year, this boom bust cycle, because so they can just bankrupt all the low class, all people in the middle class and low class, buy all their assets dirt cheap, and then basically raise up the prices when they lower the interest rates so they can make a ton of money on the assets that they bought from you. It's a fucking game. It happens every fucking 7 to 10 years. And this is how they become insanely rich. And it's like there's something wrong with this world where you have billionaires and it's completely ridiculous. And I bored the entire chat, sorry.
You what?
I bored the entire chat on financial stuff. Sorry.
No, but I mean, that part, people need to understand. Those people are not your.
Yeah, it's
not your
informational.
government, and they are not your friends. They are the evil Satan, the Federal Reserve.
Yeah, I mean, like, also, it's like fractional reserve currency is stupid. It's like the most stupid like the same thing that happened to Bankman could happen to the Federal Reserve because they don't keep the money that they lend out. They don't have one-to-one on your deposits, and they rely completely on the federal government to basically bail them out on every single fucking time. The whole system, the banking system, is ridiculous. That's why a lot of people liked crypto, because crypto was possibly hoping for like an evolution in the banking system. But even that got corrupted by cheap loans from the banks. The banks corrupted crypto as well and ruined everything, like they always do, so that those few rich people can become the richest and more powerful constantly. It's so sad.
Tim, I want to send
Hey,
you
NorCal.
I want to send you down a rabbit hole. So you need to look up. I mean, you're not as old as me. You probably haven't seen many or if any of these notes in circulation, but there used to be notes in circulation that had red seals on them, and those were only 1 year. And Kennedy, right before he bought the big one, he had signed an executive order to start the United States Treasury back up printing money for the United States of America, and they had the red seals on them, and they were backed by silver. It didn't last long because he didn't live long after that.
Well, the whole silver market's run by Jamie Dimon. Jamie Dimon is the biggest short seller of silver around, and he was worried about it because when you short sell silver back then, you literally like don't even have to have silver in your portfolio. So he literally shorts silver and just has like fake notes on it, and it's just constantly like does it. And then like suddenly when like when like people with the whole Wall Street bets thing heard about this and started buying up silver, he forced himself to buy silver before they got called on the short position, which is fucked up, man. It's all fucked up. The whole system is fucked up economically. That's why I think like it's probably going to be like if we do take a final like collapse, we're going to see something like the French Revolution happen to a lot of people. A lot of people. It's going to be just like the French Revolution. Because they got to realize one day, like, oh, wait, we have all this money that's absolutely worth jack shit, and these guys have all the weapons? Yeah, that might not be a good idea. Maybe we shouldn't have fake money. Maybe we should have had something that can be tangible and usable. But anyway, Jones is sitting there, everyone's quiet. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. I was just checking YouTube updates.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, there was another live one earlier.
Somebody said, or Salty said that somebody was trying to dox him on Jim Terry's.
Well, he's got a war with Jim Terry. I don't even know if that's fake
you
or
don't
real.
get to say shit. You just did that to other people, so fuck off.
Yeah, he constantly doxes people on his channel. Like I personally, and this is my belief, and I know people might disagree. I think they're working together, and I think this is just fake beef that they do.
I almost agree, B Tim, because it's strange, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like he says, "Oh no, thank you, Corbin, the meth drug dealer, promoting my address on Jim Terry TV." That's what they do over there, cyberbully. So scared of my addresses out there.
But that's what he does. So how does he have a right to say anything?
Well, I think he just does. I think they both work together because they're like it's so ridiculous. Like they just play off each other because that's the only way they get content. It's like imagine going to a channel that only is supposed to talk about Dylan Rounds, and 90% of the channel is about drama. Like, what type of bullshit is that, man? Like, why are you guys talking about drama constantly and like non-existent issues? And then
it's not about Dylan.
Yeah, it's like, come on, man. And then when you actually try to do another case because you invited Jim on, like Ranger tried, like he shit on Ranger like a lot.
I know Ranger started a channel. Did you see that?
No, I didn't. Do you know the link?
No.
Okay.
Hold on, I'll look.
Yeah, I mean, like, but that's the thing. Ranger was trying to do like other cases, and guess what? Like, suddenly, like, he's accusing Ranger of working with Jim Terry. Like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, really? And the only reason why that was sabotage is because he wanted to bring Jim Terry into the investigation for people that got burnt by Jim Terry. And it's like anyone with a brain would have been like, no, that's not a good idea to bring Jim Terry into a case where he literally scammed these people. And like literally, it's like that's why I don't really talk too much about it, because it's like the guy. I think it's just all a game with them. It's like a game for views and money and clout and shit like that. And it works because there's 400 people watching daily on Salty's channel. They just like to watch the craziness.
If you know Ranger's
You
name
don't have it
on YouTube, somebody drop it in chat if y'all know. I don't see him.
Well, it's probably because it's too small.
But he was live last night during Queen's Live.
Okay, well, I'll check it out if someone tosses me a channel. Yeah, and I also don't like fucking Salty's homophobia. It pisses me off as well.
You said it's blatant, like the way he.
Yeah, he uses it as a derogatory insult. Whenever he says, "Oh, you're taking it in the butt," it's how he takes it in the butt. It's like, okay, bro. And then you said, I don't have nothing against gay people. I have nothing. That's like me saying, like me making an insult against black people and says, I got black friends, guys. Nothing wrong with that.
I got a colored TV.
What do you say?
I got a colored TV.
I got a colored TV.
Oh, Jesus. I haven't heard that word used. Oh, jeez.
We've been canceled. Someone clipped it. We're done. The end of Joneson's channel.
See, that's a problem about coming up here with you, Jones. And you're target rich material, man. You do everybody so it's like almost scared to keep them going. Your damn channel is like you never know. Hell, you clipped our own ass yesterday.
Well,
I will. If I clip highlights, I'm still clipping B Tim going on about Jonathan.
But this is why I love her. What you see is what you get.
I'm not ragging on this like Jesus Christ. Because one person come up on your chat talking shit, and I was like, next thing I know, here I am on the clip. I'm going, what the fuck?
Well, what are you talking about? The lips clip?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give it no credit, but that's it. Yeah.
Well, you didn't really say anything. I think it was just mostly like
I know, but Jones said, I gotta clip this, and but she didn't. There it was.
Well, that was a good catch, bro. I didn't even see lips in there.
She commented on one of my videos. Oh, the JLR video where I'm showing how many videos he's made and how many have false information in them. And she was like, wow, no wonder I subbed up to this channel. This is blatant bullying or something like that. I was like, shut the fuck up. Go on.
She said you were bullying?
Something like that. I can't recall exactly what it said. It was on the comments under the JLR video.
Ah, fuck her. That woman is like below JLR, to be honest with you. Like, at least like JLR actually like walks around. That woman like literally harasses her neighbor for content and screams like, I have information on this case, guys.
I know. And she said, well, apparently you didn't watch the rest of the court appearance because I told them what I have. Like, basically, they already know what I have. I'm like, bitch, that's not the point. The point is you use that as an excuse to stay on YouTube when the judge told you should shut it down.
Yeah, like, guys, you know, I'm not going to tell this to the proper authorities. I'm going to tell it to YouTube.
That was her excuse to stay on YouTube.
Like,
But I mean, she didn't even tell it to YouTube, right? She just kept saying, "I have
No,
it.
she
I
just
have
kept
it. I have
saying
it."
it. Yeah, I got this evidence. I got this evidence. Tells, I guess, law enforcement there, TBI, whatever. But she's just not getting that it's the fact that you're fucking using that as a reason to stay on. That's not a reason to stay on. Don't use Summer's name as a reason to stay on YouTube. You need to take your ass on somewhere. And I got somebody came on, Coco, I think it was, came on my live earlier today. She was like, "I'm so sorry, Joneson. They were so rude to you." And I was like, who? Who was rude to me? She said she was talking about Granny's watching, because I went into the chat yesterday with them, and like Granny's watching was having, I don't know nothing about them. I just know she seemed like she was having a mental health meltdown. And I was like, well, you know, if it's affecting you like that and making you have night terrors and shit, I would probably shut YouTube down for a little bit and, you know, come to grips with myself. And they got so mad at me.
Grandma Watching is that woman that went on and got yelled at in a fight because she was talking shit. Grandma Watching, wasn't that the woman who basically was chatting bullshit about
I want to be full
e-baking?
disclosure here. I subbed to that channel and I watch hers quite a bit. So,
but you're like
Nick of all this past shit, just like I don't with all these other people.
Right. I don't know anything about all their drama.
I mean, the only thing I heard about her was, and I don't know too much, it was like I talked to her, and she seemed like, I think she was being called out about like the Kylie Rodney and tagging thing or some shit like that. And she was that, and basically I think it ended it calmly, but then she jumps down and she starts typing in like, Queen is kind of like e-baking because of a car accident or something, if I remember correctly. Yeah. And then that girl jumps up and calls her out on that shit, and then they get into a big fight, and that was the last I've heard of her. That's basically. Yeah, that's all I really knew about her. I was just watching because I watched Truth Teller, and they were doing a stream together, and it was actually on Truth Teller's live, and I'm subbed up to Truth Teller. So I don't know why they took it so, I guess emotions were high or something yesterday, because I was being respectful. I don't understand.
Supposedly someone just doxed her and her
entire
family,
That's
her
terrible.
kids and everything. I mean,
I know. It still stands though. If all that fuckery is happening and it's affecting you to the point you're having night terrors and shit, shut it down for a little bit. It's not worth it. YouTube is not worth all that.
You're talking to the choir here. That's why I don't have a channel. I'd be saying, F all you. I wouldn't deal with it.
Yeah, no, just shut it down. Take a moment to yourself, gather yourself together. And then after I said that, she was like, well, I'm not having a mental health crisis. I didn't say you was. I just said if you're struggling like that, that might be the thing to do. But whatever. Mental health is a huge issue. I tag it in every video, anything I do, because it's a serious situation.
Oh, I agree.
Jones, and I knew you were just trying to help that person and not being a jerk.
Was you in there?
I was.
Yeah, Independent Thinker was in there too. And I laughed at something Independent Thinker. She didn't say nothing rude or anything. I think I threw up some laughy faces, and they thought that what Independent Thinker said, they thought that was me. They got it confused. And so I guess they got rid of both of us. I don't know. I was just like, what? Why? I wasn't a dickhead though. I was so thoughtful.
Mind your business.
Just like when Lips was in your chat.
Yeah, I've heard
so kind.
Yeah, she said she was coming through to tell some people she didn't know Merry Christmas, but she's glad she doesn't sub to me. I was like, well, you got a Merry Christmas back. What do you want? I just don't want that over here. I told you Merry Christmas. That's
Yeah, I have. I've been over to be. I'm an honest person. I was over there before I even stumbled across all this other stuff. I mean, Queen Bees or anybody. I mean, this side of the fence, Laura or anybody. And I don't know how I stumbled across her. I think it was probably just watching somebody else or whatever. But I've never had a problem with her. Her name's Jess. Personally, I mean. I go on there and they go, I've seen you on Queen Bee's channel. I say, yeah, you have. I said,
yeah. Why does that matter?
Yeah, I say, I'm not here to discuss that or anything. I said, I'm just here to check, see what's going on. Half the time, I don't know what they're talking about. So I'm kind of like sitting there going,
Yeah,
It's a space filler. Space filler.
I think people that's why I usually try not to comment on certain things, because like the moment you start commenting, they just naturally assume you back them up, because there's a lot of tribalism with people, so that's usually the situation.
No, I like Jess. I do. I mean, I think I like blunt, straightforward people. As long as they're not going beneath the skin and calling you a bunch of ragged ass names for no reason, but blunt, straightforward, I can deal with it. If you don't like what I say in your chat, just tell me, or boot me, or kick me off. I mean, I don't care.
I chat in all kinds of people's chat. I chat in the Glaire's chat. I chat in Dolly's chat. I don't give a fuck.
I can't really chat in Glaire's chat because I did insult him multiple times. I'll probably be blocked out, so I don't really care.
I don't.
What now?
I've insulted. I mean, like I've watched sometimes, but I don't comment on chats. I don't like. Usually, like I don't like comments because my name's kind of familiar a little bit. So
yeah, I definitely comment. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but then like some people look at it as like an endorsement if you watch it, and then when you actually criticize them, it's like they look like, well, I thought you were cool with them, and it's like, yeah, I could watch them, but doesn't mean I agree with everything they say. But that's why I usually don't chat, like jump in there, type up. Plus, it's like most likely if the content creator doesn't like you, they'll try to block you, or they'll just be like ignore you or anything like that. So.
Oh, I know there's a bunch of lurkers out there. I've been called out for being on channels. I'm like, I didn't see you there. Yeah, but I saw you there. I said, well, I didn't deny being there. God damn it. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I don't really care what people watch, to be honest with you. I don't give two craps. I don't even mind people watching, like, I mind people watching what, like, certain content. If, like, let's say Betty was just sitting at home talking about a case normally, I wouldn't really give a shit if people watched her. But when she starts doing bad things, then I start getting a little like, okay, then you're crossing the line.
Well, even Jones in the West, she's clipping her. She goes, I have to say, Betty looked kind of nice tonight. And after watching I thought, Jones, and you're pretty okay, because she did look kind of, she looked nice.
She did.
She looked kind of pretty and stuff. So I thought that shows you have a zero tolerance policy for bullshit, because she did.
She did. I'm not going to take that away from her. She was excited about that meet and greet.
Yeah, she was. And the whole thing fell apart.
She did.
But I will tell you
I'll admit it. She did.
I will tell you this. I will never watch White Boy Media. I will never be in that chat. Fuck that guy.
No, I watched him just last night just to go clip that live. That's all.
That guy, I mean, he's like the lowest scum of them all. Like he's lower than fucking Dolly in my opinion. Like I don't know. I mean,
I saw him over on another show with pirates, and I didn't care for what I saw with that.
I mean, like maybe just as low as Dolly actually, because we did see Dolly with Nazi Santa Claus.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we did.
That was surreal,
In other words, I don't even know who that guy is, but when I saw him on that other channel for the 5 minutes he was on there, I decided I don't even want to know.
Mm-mm. He's not worth it.
No, it was like me.
I did, it's funny. I can go in Dolly's chat all day long, but I went and tattooed Rebel. I don't know if y'all know who he is, but he's always on Dolly's panel. I went into his last night, and the first fucking comment they timed me out. All I said was, "Hey y'all."
Yeah, I mean that's usually
Timed
because they
out.
know your name. And plus you're a clip channel, so they really don't like you.
Yeah, but I ain't
Yeah,
clipping
I wouldn't
them.
want you on my channel. I mean, if I had
But I wasn't clipping them. I was there on a mission. I'm trying to get paper cut. So I was there on a mission. I was trying to be nice.
I tried to get Olivia.
Oh, you're talking about that lady that was on somebody's clip on Dolly's channel with all the chihuahuas and shit. That lady, paper cut.
Paper cut has, yeah, you watched the one with the dogs, yes, where they were
Yeah,
showing all
that's
their
what I
dogs off.
saw.
Paper cut's the redheaded one.
Yes, and she's an attractive woman to be 60 something.
I know.
Oh,
I
love
like
connection.
Paper cut.
Are you single, Texan? We could finally pull Paper Cut to our side if we can get maybe if you're single.
She's in Washington
I'm single,
State.
Tim, but that's
Yeah.
none of your business. But
see that now, Jonesy,
But-
we got him. We got it now.
I wasn't the only person that said that. I was sitting there listening. I thought,
No, I
she is
think
a pretty cute lady.
Listen, I don't judge people on that. I mean,
There
listen,
was
if you look
somebody
that good,
showing Dolly.
Beat
walking-
him.
if you
that
look that
red
good when you're
chick.
60, that's fine. You know what I mean? Like, believe me.
Beat
I'm not
him.
saying
You
that.
judge people. What the fuck do you mean?
What do you mean, judge people? I says, if you look through that, that's good. I mean, I didn't say anything mean.
I've dated women younger than her that didn't look near as
No,
nice
she
as her.
looks good.
I
Yeah.
mean, she was pretty calm, cool, collected. Even though when Dolly started checking out whoever pointed it out, that chick.
To be honest with
Well,
you, I mean, you people might look at me, but I thought that, like, honestly, Dolly would probably be better off with Paper Cut because at least she has, like, she doesn't look like she caked in a bunch of fucking makeup on her face. Like, holy shit.
No, I agree. She
You know.
might could settle his ass down a little.
She'll clean his house. She'll cook him some meals.
Yeah,
you know.
be
I
Oh,
don't wish
yeah.
that on Paper Cut. No,
I
no,
mean, listen,
no.
Aw.
listen. I mean, maybe get the RSL brother out of the house, kick him out, make him like live on the streets or something. I don't know.
Do we
Somewhere.
know he lives there for
He
sure?
does. He owns. I think the RSL.
He
like,
owns the house, but does he live there still?
It seems like he lives there. I mean, like it's like a lot of people have pointed it out. I'm just trying. I don't have the clip, so let's just say allegedly lives there.
Yeah.
Allegedly. But yeah, Paper Cut. But you know, Dolly's only interested in like banging women. Like he's a 50-year-old man that doesn't realize that.
Yeah, but
eventually-
Paper Cut, she might want that a little bit, but she ain't gonna want it a lot. So
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be a perfect match. He could go do his thing. She could
Or
be
you
his sugar mama.
Yeah, but like, what if he gets like STDs and shit like that? Because he's definitely like.
Oh, I would be upset if he took that back to Paper Cut.
Yeah, I mean, like he needs to settle down. The red dot. See, someone.
Come on, girl.
There's a red dot in his
So
house.
we're gonna go.
Yeah,
get some
they're-
food. Come-
Yeah, I mean, like that's the
Oh,
problem
sorry.
with Dolly. He's like 50 years old, and he's like acting like he's fucking 30 or 20. It's like, bro,
I know, because I thought he was mine and my husband's age. I really did. We're 34.
like, bro, you know, Viagra's not going to help you forever, bro. I mean, you got to chill. Maybe settle down, relax a little bit, read a book. I don't know. Get a hobby, golf, maybe. I don't know.
Could you
Think-
see Dolly golfing?
Hell no.
Oh my God, Party of Sisters. I really thought her name was Paper Cut Tuna.
Oh my.
Oh no.
I slipped up when I said that, so my slip up.
That's
somehow
your
became
fault, B. Tim.
Paper Cut Tuna.
Paper Cut. It's like I'm borderline obsessive at this point. I gotta stop. Because I'm like, come to the bright side.
I'll
You're
help you
just a
through her.
human. Come on. Come on.
You want to you should just try to invite her on
We
your
need a
show.
plan, I think. What should we do? Just tell her to
I
come?
don't know
Yeah.
because they're not acknowledging me. Like I
I'll
said,
go on. I'll go on there. I'll even go on the panel for you. I would.
yeah, I was almost going to
I'll-
join the panel, but I know that once they
Hear
know
your
your
voice.
see me, they'll know.
Yeah, they don't know me, so I can go on there. What do you
I
want me to
have
say?
a plan. I have a plan.
Oh,
Why
awesome.
don't
You gotta
wear
let me know if you do so I can clip it.
Okay, why don't you wear a Ninja Turtle mask and a voice changer?
No. That's too much.
No, I'm talking about Jonesy. Jonesy
I
needs to wear
know. But still,
she needs to wear the paper.
they'll
Like
see right through that, I think.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know?
He makes you show your face and everything before you get on.
Mhm.
If I pop my face up there with a Ninja Turtle mask, he's going to be like, oh, this is a troll for sure. For sure. But if I pop up as me, he's going to be like, scoop, fuck that bitch.
They'll know your
Yeah.
name.
Well, he's
Yeah.
kind of used to the trolls by now. I mean, like, it is what it is.
I
But-
just wanted to join and, chop it up with them a little bit and act like I was like cool and just persuade Tina.
Tina, come to the light side. Tina,
Come over here.
We'll set
Should
you
we
up with
say we
True-
want like an
we'll set you
exclusive
up with
interview or something?
yeah, we'll set you up with a real guy, True Texan. He already said you look good. Like,
yeah.
listen, he looks like he's way better looking than I've seen True Texan. He looks way better looking than fucking
Oh, for sure.
100% better looking. He probably has a good job. He works. He's like,
I don't think she would like it over here as much.
I'm just saying, like, there are better men around, just saying. True Texan could be that guy.
Could be.
Nathan, I'm not sure about. Nathan, I don't know. He's
Nathan-
with Betty.
Nathan's Dolly's age, I think.
Oh, okay. That makes sense then.
No, I thought Paper Cut Tina was the one who actually makes the soap.
No.
No. I think he got another person to make the soap now.
No, Paper Cut Tina wants him to do a meet and greet and he won't do it.
Yeah, because he's smarter than those two, because he knows it's going to be a shit show. Unless you have like personal invites, like if I was them, I would be like, yo, personal invites, security guards, boom, you pay me like, and then you charge people like a ticket, like $200 or something like that. And you just use that money to pay for like the bodyguards and the food and everything and make it into an event and shit like that. And
Never mind.
for what?
No.
You would buy a ticket and go, be like, hey!
I would so do that.
Yeah, but like most likely you would like people like you would do that, but like White Boy doesn't have $200, so he wouldn't be able to do it. He'd be like standing outside the parking lot, like trying to grab like trash burgers or something.
You don't think he's got $200?
I don't know if he has $200, to be honest with you. He was like, I think he was worried about like maybe that was his whole plan to get a free meal for fucking Olive Border. He was hoping to be careful so he could get a free meal there.
I don't think we talk enough true crime for Paper Cut Tina. She likes to speculate and theorize and everything.
Oh, okay. She
I
probably
don't
watches Half Girl. She probably watches Half Girl.
But what if she's just wanting Dolly to come? Because she is begging him to do, even I think just a meet and greet with just her even. What if she's like, all these other bitches get it, why can't I get it?
Yeah, she's like, yo, come over. We could do a meet and greet in my house.
She's wanting to she's like, Missa poured everything out. Got 31 different bitches he talks to. And he's getting spank bank pictures from mods and shit. So Paper Cut's probably like, hello, I'm here.
I'm a mod. Why? Where's my benefit? Where's my complimentary banging from Dolly?
Oh, Paper Cut. What's up, Boston?
What's up, Boston? See, that's probably the situation. She's probably a mod, and she's like, "Listen, all the mods get to have sex with Dolly, and I don't. That's not right."
Bless her.
She's like, "Listen, Paper Cut. You don't want to sleep with him. He's dirty. He's probably got fleas. His house is nasty. Like, let's be real. He slept with Betty. Like, ew."
We don't know.
I'm 100%. I would 99% sure he slept with Betty.
Are you 99% sure though?
I am.
Jonesy,
99%.
look how mad she is. That girl got pumped and
She
dumped.
is mad. Pumped and dumped.
Yeah, she definitely slept with Dolly. Let's be real. Let's be 100. Dolly slept with her. Then he dumped her. Ran off with another woman, and now she's like, at first she's like okay with it because she's like for the subs and views, but now like the claws are coming out and they're gonna fucking explode soon.
Mhm.
Well,
He
Yeah,
maybe there was
lied
no
on my
chemistry.
first day back. That was hilarious.
when
She's
she
gonna.
got mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You saw how quickly she ran to that jailhouse when Dolly was arrested. She
Yeah.
was like literally gonna fight the cops to get her
I think that
man
was
out
like
of
the
jail.
peak, though, of their relationship right there that
And then,
day.
and then she's
With-
like she's like hugging them. They're sitting together at a meal.
The peak might have been that night, but
That night, that was it. With his arm around her chair, like he definitely was leaning into her. But I
Oh,
think
that
after
night
that,
was so obvious.
yeah, that was like they had like some parts in their eyes. But then
She
after
got-
that, something went wrong. I think she saw him for like what he was really like. She said he smokes too much pot. You
She
know?
got her feelings
See,
hurt by
Tom?
something.
Yeah, and maybe he just like got, I don't think Dolly's like the kind of person that likes to go out on the ground with them and do meet and greets because he's like a stoner. He wants to stay home
Mhm.
and just have people come, like he's not into that.
Mhm.
Yeah, he wants
And remember
to,
her drunken rant where she was all like, I guess I just
Oh.
picked the wrong type of men.
With her eye makeup on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, Dolly has to be a little bit smarter than them because it's a lot easier to do like Turtle Island and make thousands of dollars than to actually fucking go to places and just stay
To
in
try.
school.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, like, let's be real. If the guy just gave up on the true crime thing and just did Turtle Island and comedy shows, he'd probably make more money.
Mhm.
I mean, like,
I
really.
don't know. Them people like the conspiracy over there.
Yeah, but just
Yeah,
if
it's like conspiracy true crime almost.
It is.
Right?
Mhm.
Yeah. A new genre they're creating.
Yeah.
It is almost.
How can
Even
you?
with the Kylie Rodney, like the people that are still covering it,
Hmm?
it's almost like true crime conspiracy channels, Yeah.
Yep. She got her feelings hurt by something. I don't know. I don't know if she got her feelings hurt by him having that girl with him at court or if she got her feelings hurt because he went live. I feel like both. I feel like she was as upset as she was during her live because she was pissed that he was at court with a bitch.
And y'all seen they're on their way to Idaho, right?
Yep. Yep.
Talking about what a terrible morning she had trying to get to the airport and all this
I haven't
other
watched
stuff.
it yet, but I seen the thing say
I
that
wonder
they
what they're
was
gonna do there, though.
Oh,
Why
I
are they
put the
going?
comment. I commented, maybe because things aren't going right, that's a sign. That's all I commented.
she won't let it stay.
I don't even think she pays attention.
think about this much, how much shit Betty's taken for Dollar. Because realistically, I don't think Savage was really aiming towards Betty too much, right? Before this. So like she took a lot of blows for her man, and her man left her for another woman. That's me snapping. But anyway.
Oh, BTM, you got excited?
No, that was just me snapping like this. Like but yeah, she left her, basically like she took a lot of shit for Savage, still takes it to this day. And
Yeah.
he just like, but realistically, like Savage was fucking aimed on fucking Dolly constantly. And
She's got a hard on, don't she?
She
They
hates
both
Dolly.
do.
Because Dolly doxed her, Dolly brought the
Mhm.
lawsuit, Dolly does all this crazy shit on her. And of course she wants to fucking deal with that piece of shit.
He asked people to dox her grandbaby.
Yeah. People take shit too RL. It's like, I don't know why people need to be like, someone insults you on the internet and you decide to like, I'm going to tell everyone their home address and insinuate people should go to their house and do things. It's like, bro, can you just deal with like people just talking shit about you? Like I read for instance, like I read the comments with like people with the whole white
boy.
No, not white boy. Kurt Uncut. Like there was a lot of people pissed off at me. There was some people pissed off at me, and I was like, whatever. It is what it is. It's not like my first thought was, I'm gonna find out where these people live and come after them. Like, no. Why not?
Why not beat him? Everybody else is.
I just feel like I wrote my response and then I just fucking left it. And I was like, okay, you're welcome to your opinion of me being a piece of shit. But like, honestly, like. I mean, like I didn't like what he said, and we had an argument. It's as simple as that. Like, But just because someone has a bad opinion of me, I'm not going to like track down where they live. First off,
No, who gives a shit? Who gives that much of a shit?
First off, I'm too lazy for that shit. Like, why would I want to do that? That's way too much fucking work for nothing. Like, oh wow, I found out where you live. Well, that doesn't help me. Like,
No, it's kind of like a scare tactic.
yeah, I'm too lazy. It's too much fucking drama. I don't want to deal with it. I don't even like talking about people. Like, for instance, I looked up Tyler Feller and I knew about all the stuff. I never mentioned anything about where he lived or anything because it's like just drama at that point. It's like, fuck
Yeah.
that. Like, it's just bullshit.
It's not done spitting on Idaho peeps yet. No, I guess not. I don't know what they're going there for.
I don't know. I think they mostly go there because they're trying to like track down fucking JLR before
Money?
No, they already got money. I think JLR is like down there, so that's why they're going
Again?
down.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think
know.
so. It seems like he is because he did like 5 videos that were like again there. Unless he has old footage that he's like making into videos now.
Could be.
You know?
I mean, that would be the smart
Oh,
move.
hell.
Like,
But
imagine
he's
seeing a bald guy like walk up and down with like with a camera staring at you with a camera in the dark streets of Idaho, and you knew that 4 people were stabbed to death.
Scary shit, man.
Like he
Yeah.
doesn't like have like and then he goes into a pizza shop and he tears the pieces of pizza off and bites one bite and puts it down. And you're like, is this man a serial killer? Like I would honestly think he was the serial killer if I saw JLR walking the street.
I didn't know he was down there again. That's blowing my mind right now.
maybe that's
Hey,
where they're
maybe people
going.
called the tip line and said, "Hey, there's this weird guy. He might be the one."
I mean, could you? That's why I said I would love to see the logs from
Yeah.
the week he was there
Yeah,
to see if somebody called in.
Because sometimes I'm watching him and I'm like, "Are you gonna blink or not?" Blink. He doesn't blink.
Oh, I know. Oh, there's secret society.
Yeah, did you see
Now.
that? That's his
Yeah.
latest thing that the fraternity is a secret society, like Bush,
Wow.
like Skull and Bones or something. Yeah, it's weird.
Why? Because no one would talk to him. So that's what he calls it.
Well, because of this Jack thing too. I think this Jack thing, everybody's going nuts. Like I looked over on YouTube and like everybody's doing something about like what does this mean? Does this change everything? With Jack being in, I mean, who knows? I don't know.
Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, and then also watching JLR I was watching that JLR video with like him in person, just like talking about the case on YouTube, and it was weird. The Vic Kate lawsuit, he was reading his thing.
I don't know, but Jonesy posted 2 photos, and I even commented, "I'm confused. I don't get what you're putting down."
They're just like they were posted in a Facebook group, and now everybody's kind of saying that they were somehow leaked. They're saying, "Oh, did the police leak these?" That's what people are saying. Did the police leak it to like say that there's something about to happen?
Can I share my screen to show you the video of Jonathan Lee Richards?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to share it, and we're going to see the alien. Like this is an old video 10 years ago, and this is him reading his like the whole thing with Jonathan Lee Richards, Sue's. This is him.
Okay. All right.
You got it?
Yep.
Like, look how weird he looks, by the way.
Is that mutton chops? What is
Yeah, that was he used to have mutton chops.
Lee Richards. In 2000, back in 2007, I sued Michael Vick in federal court. Got a lot of publicity with it. People don't understand that I also sued Michael Vick in state court. And around the same time, here's a copy of the suit, handwritten, Jonathan Lee Richards versus Michael Vick in the state of Maryland, Circuit County Court of Kent County. I'm going to read this lawsuit that I filed against Michael Vick so you can understand what he did to me and what he's doing to others. And Mr. Vick, if you're listening, you must be held accountable for your actions.
Yeah, Mr. Vick. You son of a
Jonathan Lee
bitch.
Richards, copyrighted versus Michael Vick. Civil complaint. It's titled, "I've Been Victimized." See?
Yeah, he's a victim, all right.
I've been victimized. Plaintiff Jonathan Lee Riches, a priest, brings this civil suit against Michael Vick pursuant to violations of civil rights.
Wait a minute. Did he say a priest?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
He's a priest?
Well, maybe in this lawsuit he is.
Rights, harassment, illegal dog fighting, drug trafficking, prostitution, and sports betting. Plaintiff seeks $25 million in damages. Compensatory. God, I couldn't even say the word right.
Compensatory.
I wrote the suit and I can't even say the word right.
It's compensatory. It's compensatory. Jesus fucking Christ.
And punitive damages. Plaintiff prays for relief. Comes now the plaintiff, Jonathan Lee Riches, aka the Google.com phenomenon, who states the following.
Wait, the Google.com phenomenon?
Did this actually go through and took it to a court?
Well, I mean, like, he doesn't pay the filing fee. He just files it. And then just when they ask for the filing fee, he drops the case, basically.
Oh, no, he's in Florida now,
Jonathan
Cambry.
Lee Riches, a devoted priest, has a church in this county. Plaintiff gets frequent visitors who come to him for their confessions. Defendant Michael Vick is a quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons. Mr. Vick travels to this county to conduct business during the month of June. The purpose of this business is to engage in illegal dog fighting, sports betting, prostitution, identity theft, and drug trafficking. On the morning of June 2nd, 2007, Michael Vick made his first visit to me to make a confession. Michael Vick told me he wanted to confess to his sins. Mr. Vick.
Now, why the fuck would anybody? I don't understand.
He's a priest, so Vic went to him to confess his sins. Don't you know that JLR is a priest?
Did you look at those links I sent you
Let me see.
of his hospital / jail?
No, I didn't. What you
It's on
said?
Discord.
Oh, okay.
It's just I looked up the place he was at. It says what federal shit.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I can't remember, but it's in Lexington, Kentucky, Federal Medical Center. It's not a regular prison.
So a psych kind of
Yeah,
Like,
it's kind of like a mental
medical. If it's
medical. Yeah.
like
so
sick
you
people
think like he was part of
mentally
MK
ill.
Ultra? Maybe he's MK Ultra. You know,
Oh, possibly.
it's a possibility. I mean, like this could be MK Ultra's last, failure.
Oh hell.
Is that the last
Vic told me-
failure?
Yeah, the last failure. This is what why the program ended.
This is why it ended.
They said, "Oh shit, we fucked up."
We have a major malfunction. Yeah, major. Like he's been malfunctioning for a long
It's like
time.
we brainwashed him too much. He's too far gone.
The following on that day. Vic has been operating a drug running cartel in this county since 2002. Vic uses his Atlanta Falcon salary and endorsement contracts to finance this drug operation. Michael Vick, along with current and former Atlanta Falcon teammates Deion Sanders, Tim Dwight,
Oh,
Joe
I love
Warren,
Deion
and
Sanders.
Jerry Glanville, would distribute cocaine throughout the county, set up crack houses, and sell ecstasy at teenage parties. Mr. Vick also confessed to me this day that he has been shooting steroids and taking performance enhancement drugs since his rookie year. This was done under the direct orders by Atlanta Falcons owner Arthur Blank to boost ticket sales. The NFL commissioner also knew about Vick's steroid use, but Vick was paying him bribes for silence. Mr. Vick vowed to me the truth in his statement. I prayed with him and encouraged him to come back to see me. On the afternoon of June 5th, 2007, Michael Vick returned to me for a second confession. Mr. Vick told me the following that day. Vick has been sports betting, gambling. Vick has a sports betting and gambling addiction. While Vick played quarterback for the Falcons, Vick would bet against his own team. Vick
That
purposely
son of a
tanked the
bitch.
Falcons' playoff game against the Philadelphia Eagles. Mr. Vick was in debt to the Gambinos.
Wait a minute.
The Gambinos.
I think I would know about that.
It's almost not even funny, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm laughing, but it's like.
But I don't know. He seems a little bit more like on his meds these days. I mean, he does talk smack in all of his videos, but this is like.
I gotta talk to the members of the Gambino family later today. We're gonna have to see if this is fact or fiction here. Let's go.
Mr. Vick also bet on NBA games with referee Tim Donaghy, Steve Javie, and Joey Crawford. Mr. Vick told me that these NBA sports bets occurred during the 2006-2007 NBA season. Vick hired bookies to work under his orders. Vick's bookies took bets in the county bars, pool halls, shopping malls, and high schools. Anyone who became in debt to Vick's betting operation, Mr. Vick would send goons out to break their legs and kneecaps. Mr. Vick never returned to see me again after that confession. On June 11, 2007, Mr. Vick called me on my telephone and told me he's no longer a Christian and he now joined Al-Qaeda.
OMG. This, oh gosh. As funny as it is, as crazy as it is,
joined
for
Al-Qaeda.
anyone who believes it, it's just so damaging to so many people that he's naming.
I don't think he believes it, though. He can't believe this stuff.
Vic, you joined Al-Qaeda, you son of a bitch.
He just makes it up. It's like he has an active imagination, especially when he was in jail. He was in jail. I think it gave him something to do. Like now he just makes like 10 videos a day. So this was something that he went to the law library to, you know what I mean? He probably like learned a lot doing it. Or
he
nothing.
just copied and pasted the first fucking part and made up a story every single complaint. Like anyone could do that. I could just literally copy and just handwrite. I would type it probably. And just like make up outlandish stories like Vic is a fucking spaceman and he's working with O.J. Simpson to take the vitamin C from everyone or some shit like that.
But you see how he's encompassed everyone to be offended. Schools. What else did he name? Animal abuse, drug, everything in one.
Yeah. Also, like, why would Vic be in debt with the Gambino family? Isn't that just New York? What state is Vic in? What's his state in?
Atlanta.
I think Maryland.
Atlanta. Yeah. So why would someone in Atlanta be in debt with a Gambino family in New York? I guess it doesn't even like make sense. It is nonsensical shit.
The dogs must have been from New York.
Could be. That's where he probably got the dogs from the Gambino family, probably. That's probably what happened.
They're Gambino dogs.
They're Gambino dogs. Gambino dogs. Oh my God.
Yeah. Mr. Vick also threatened me personally with physical injury. Mr. Vick began shouting racist comments to me on the phone. Mr. Vick called me honky, white cracker, father white boy. Mr. Vick used profanity like the F word. I was
all right, let me see. I was kind of afraid to play more of that because I don't know if he's gonna say like anything else with a certain N word with this guy. Let me just accelerate a little bit.
Be named Holy was missing. I searched the entire house. When I opened the front door, a note was left on the doorstep signed by Michael Vick. The first few lines stated the following: "Hey, cracker holy man, I stole your little dog."
Wait, what?
Cracker holy man.
Hey, little cracker holy man. Stole your little dog. Stop it.
Oh my God.
How is he not laughing?
We got to
if
play
he
it
doesn't
again.
believe it, how is he not laughing?
Yeah, he's saying it with a straight face.
He sues George Jetson. That's why he's not laughing.
Sued everybody.
Let's see this part.
Pluto.
Yeah, I'm still looking for those cases.
Or a puppy named Holy was missing. 2007, I woke and a black Labrador puppy named Holy was missing. I searched the entire house. When I opened the front door, a note was left on the doorstep signed by Michael Vick. The first few lines stated the following. Hey, Cracker Holy Man, I stole your little dog. I'm using him across town in a dog fight. I hope it gets slaughtered. You will never see it again. Take this as a warning. If you ever tell anyone about my confessions about my joining Al-Qaeda jihadists, I will take your head off like what I'm going to do to your little dog. From June 12, 2007 until this day, I have never seen my dog again. Mr. Vick continues to call me and harass my life. I have suffered trauma because of Michael Vick. And here's the conclusion to the suit. My Labrador is exotic, a rare breed from Iceland. The Labrador was personally given to me by Pope Benedict at a Grateful Dead concert.
At a Grateful Dead concert, but that was like he died in like 1995. How could?
Just when I thought it couldn't get any better. No, I can't even digest what he just said.
Let's hear it again.
Because of Michael Vick. And here's the conclusion to the suit. My Labrador is exotic, a rare breed from Iceland. The Labrador was personally given to me by Pope Benedict at a Grateful Dead concert. Plaintiff seeks $25 million in damages from the defendant. Plaintiff moves this honorable court to issue an order for defendant in the suit to respond. Respectfully submitted, Jonathan Lee Riches. And I filed this suit against Michael Vick. Judge threw it out as frivolous.
No shit.
Today is the month of December 2012, 5 years later, and I am going to appeal this ruling. So I will keep you informed.
But did he get
On
a
the
new?
edge of my seat.
I mean, this is just.
I mean, would you think that he would be in a Grateful Dead concert?
Pope
Nope.
Benedict, but
Yeah.
he died. Like Jerry died in like 1995, so
With his
It doesn't-
exotic
the timeline
dog
doesn't
from
match.
Iceland.
You know,
Yeah, but doesn't he have a dog?
Not anymore. Michael Vick.
No,
got it.
he has a new dog.
Pope
better-
Benedict or
OJ.
John.
OJ, he's got the OJ
No, that was
dog.
a cat. That was
That's
a cat.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. So he can't have it. Oh, okay.
Okay, so now I am concerned. Was he doing this from jail prison at the time? Or did he have a dog and he did something to the dog?
Well,
I don't
my
know.
guess is he made up this story about previously because he used to be a priest.
So he's hanging out with the Pope at the Grateful Dead.
So, like,
concert.
does that mean like he hangs out with? Yeah. Does that mean he's hanging out with Tyler Feller? Like they're both together? The kind
Was
of
Willie Nelson there?
Hey, wait a minute. You throw in Willie Nelson?
Mhm.
He might.
Nah, he don't do this kind of stuff.
No.
He'd be smoking some weed and sitting on the bus waiting.
I
on-
meant at the Grateful Dead concert.
Yeah, he wouldn't be there.
There just hasn't been a Grateful Dead concert in a long time, you know.
Right?
Or the other guys, maybe, but I don't know.
We got
Don't add up.
We got to take it easy on Willie. He's in his 90s now. He
I
can't.
know he's not doing good, is he?
No, he's not. He canceled his show, Billy Bob.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
Exactly. So, I mean, like, I personally think he's the greatest troll out there. To be honest with you, if this
he's
like,
good. You got to give him credit.
JLR, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, let's be real. I mean, the lawsuits are hilarious. I couldn't even imagine some of the shit he just said. I'm not even like mad at him now about these frivolous lawsuits because it's just too fucking entertaining. To be honest,
he's, like,
with you.
He made a book of
Brilliantly
them, right?
crazy.
What?
He has a book of them, right? Wasn't somebody saying that there's a book on Amazon of them, of all of his court cases?
Yeah, and I'm not buying it because I'm gonna get doxxed if I buy that fucking book.
Have like a friend buy it. or something,
Yeah, so my friend can have JLR, have his home address. Oh, fuck no.
or like a friend that you don't love that much, you know?
Yeah, a friend that I hate and despise. Hey, you
No.
know, like I want to destroy his life.
Or yeah, maybe a friend that has a PO box. You know?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't want to. I don't want to do that to them. You know, maybe the friend owes me money or something. I don't know. Maybe send him to buy the book. Cause pay me just to fuck him over. Joneson's quiet. She's probably contemplating.
Oh, sorry.
Fire up another one, Joneson.
No, I'm just sitting here. My husband was talking to me.
Is he like saying like how he can be blessed by priest JLR?
No.
Does any of y'all ever think about like what's going to happen? Like, let's say 35 years from now, when people go back and look at this shit.
Probably not exist.
Or they won't even look at it. Yeah. Or
I'll be
move
dead
on.
by then, but I won't care. But I'm just thinking it's like you go back to the time capsule and watch some Archie Bunker, the Jeffersons, and Sanford Son that they won't even play on TV much anymore. It's like it's a time capsule. This is nuts.
I mean, it's, you know, everything gets crazier, I'm sure.
Yep, I think so.
You know, like honestly, like I'm sure like people are probably gonna do crazier things than what you're seeing now in the future.
I don't know, B-Tim.
I'm pretty sure about that.
Texan don't have faith in that.
It's probably you're gonna see things that you will never like imagine.
Like what?
I don't know.
Aliens?
What, aliens? Maybe. Who knows? Maybe the aliens are actually like we find out they're actually JLR, and JLR is actually like the king of the aliens. So
Yeah, this might be the beginning of it, of the
This-
psyop.
yeah, this is the beginning of the psyop. This is the end, guys. This is the end.
Beginning
Well,
of
I'm
the
kind of
end.
out there with the conspiracy theories. I like a lot of them, but some of this shit, real life stuff's even worse.
Well, it's because a lot of these guys do attack real life because they don't have anything else. So it's just unfortunate. It's just how it is. They just attack real life because they can't do anything else. But it is what it is. It is what it is.
Sorry, y'all. That was my youngin'. All right, I'm gonna get off here and cook dinner.
All right. Good talking to you, Joneson. You have a
So
good one.
I will catch y'all on the flip side.
All right. Good talking to you guys.
Thanks,
Bye.
y'all, for being here.
Nice seeing and talking
Thank
to y'all.
you.
Love you.
Love y'all. Bye.
Bye.